Because you ever seen like the fucking the blood, not the bloody, the Mary Sue image?
Which one?
It was this one where it's just like, here's a regular character. She's Neko-Jan, and here's all her flaws.
Every time you say Mary Sue, unfortunately now, because the internet fucking sucks, the only thing that pops in my head now is Ray. Because
everybody called her Mary Sue
for like, I was gonna say for like a year, but never mind, it's never really gone away. It's just been nonstop. Oh, Ray's a Mary Sue, Ray's a Mary Sue.
Mary Sue is the stupidest criticism ever.
Of course,
like I realize it now, but like I remember when I was younger and I was like creating like Sonata and Himari, the characters.
Yeah,
like they're always just like, you can't make a Mary Sue, you gotta give them flaws and whatnot. And I'm just like, okay, sure, that's how you make a compelling character, but like this concept of overpowered doesn't apply to literally everything.
You can make there. Yeah, you can make a fucking Mary Sue or a
Gary Stew.
Gary Stew, really?
Yeah,
Gary Stew.
Yeah,
it was either Gary Stew or Marty Stew.
I've heard Gary Lou.
Gary Lou? That's
weird.
A new one. That's a new one.
Gary Lou.
I've heard Marty Stew and Gary Stew.
It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, when a trope just has existed for so long that it's just perceived as being negative now.
Yeah.
And it's like, tropes aren't negative. They're tropes for a reason.
Yeah.
It's just, I get why people don't like something, right? Because like, when you have 100+ years of story, yeah, but when you have so much of it, it's like, okay, well, you want to be a little bit original.
I feel like, okay, like I was in like early high school and like my friends are telling me, it's like, you can't make a Mary Sue,
and you're sitting here, you're like, bro, I'm in high school.
When I was in middle school, it's just like literally who gives a shit. When I'm in early high school, sure. When I was like entering late high school and like realizing like, okay, what do I actually want to like write, and like even now it's like, okay, I know how to make a compelling character, I know how to make a compelling scene. Like I was told in writing recently, because I just did I don't write normally anymore, even though I should, but like I wrote a scene out for Atelier Kane, and one of my friends, he was just like, you are really good at pacing. You're actually like, I don't understand like these characters, but like the actual pacing of the scene is fucking amazing. So I don't know, vote of confidence. I need to work on a bit of writing, but like pacing is still on point.
Speaking of that, writing, I was watching like shitty videos about really bad Amazon AI books.
Oh god.
And a really easy way to like tell. Besides like, there are lots of ways to tell, right? But apparently like something this person found like through reading like a few of them, that AI tends to remove like conversation. So it's just a lot of like monologue or like thoughts or descriptions of things happening, but there's not a lot of dialogue. And it's like, this guy's like reading all these, right? And then he's like, I never really realized like how much of a book is dialogue. And it's like, reading all this really makes me realize like, you take out dialogue from a book, and it's like, you really don't have that much. And like, yeah, it's fucking true. Especially if it's like adapted into like a movie or something, where it's like they almost always just completely remove like inner thought. All of Harry Potter.
To be fair, it's
Harry
like
Potter.
If you keep the inner thoughts in,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. Like, look at the original adaptation for Dune.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, it's crazy though, because like, yeah, it's true. Like, if you take out dialogue, you kind of left with not a lot.
I keep thinking about this one thing I saw where it's just like exposition like is bad, generally, because it's like, oh, show don't tell.
Yeah,
it's just like tell. That's not always 100% true.
Yeah,
because it's like
not.
Well, no, because like a lot of the times when we're talking about things, it is like expository dialogue explaining like how things work, and that's just how it is in real life. What it helps is like if you're explaining something to an audience, but like it may be better like literally show it, like especially if it's like a medium that's of like a visual medium. But like you also have to understand like the character, like what does the character know, which is why characters like Harry Potter, it's like, oh, they don't know the world, so they have to learn it alongside the audience.
Yeah.
Then there's bad world building, like Chris, cover your ears. Like in Ruby, in the early seasons of Ruby.
Why?
The world building was actually fine in the
No.
early seasons of
Hear me out.
RWBY.
Hear me out. All right.
I'm
Why does
listening.
Jean-
I'm loading my gun too. I'm also loading my gun. I want you to know that.
All right. Is it in 45 ACP or 9mm? Like, come on now.
45. I'm gonna prevent you from coming back as a lich. What are you
Okay, but
taking me for, chump?
why does Jean not know a bunch of the shit in the world?
Because
he was a sheltered child.
He was a shelter. So
you didn't
don't
know that
learn
in the
this till
season, in the
later,
first season, though, did you?
No, but it's very heavily implied. He basically came from the backwoods. He was the only child of like 7 sisters. He's the only male of like 7 sisters.
It needs to be explained to you at the gate.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't
no.
always need to be explained to you at the gate.
No,
There's
but like
also...
you're sitting here and it's just like, okay, Jean, you come from warriors. You should know this
they don't.
stuff.
He doesn't know that though. Nobody like his great I think it was his great grandfather or his grandfather is the only known warrior, I believe, in the family.
Okay, but you don't know that. So it's just like
no, you do when they talk about his sword. When they ask when he talks about his sword in one of the early seasons about where
which
where
early
he came
season?
From. It's somewhere. It's in 1 through 3. That's about all I remember. I'm rewatching it because it's on Hulu now. All the seasons are on Hulu, guys.
Okay, but like I was saying, in the context of right, the first time you meet him, which is
he's also supposed to be he's also absolutely designed as a character that's there to, hey, this dude doesn't really know what the fuck's going on in the world with everything happening.
But he's not new to the whole world like Harry Potter was to the wizarding world, right?
He kind of is, because he lacks it. It's in the Emerald Forest when the first step episodes where they have to, they get launched. He doesn't even know what aura is. Which
that's a problem.
Hunter,
that's a problem.
No. That's it's a.
Why doesn't he know what aura is? That's bad. That's bad.
No, because they use that to explain it to us, the viewer.
That doesn't make it
never
good.
Had to fight. He's never. It doesn't make it bad. He's never had to fight before. He's never had to fight creatures of Grimm. He's never had to do any of the things that the other characters have ever had to do. Like that. That's the whole thing. Is he's never had to worry about this kind of thing. Okay.
There is a point here to say that it is reasonable he wouldn't know, given you take someone who's grown up away from society where aura is relevant,
or at least like in one of those like areas where they don't have to worry about this shit.
That is true.
Like take
John's early life is focused around learning how to tend to others in mundane manners.
I believe he was.
I was going to say, isn't he from a farm?
Yeah, I believe he lived. I believe he lived on a farm. I have to go back and rewatch and reread some stuff. Maybe
you're saying he's from a farm. I very much don't remember that ever being said. And again, it's fine if some information is revealed later, but in the context of the first time this stuff is explained, and I'm saying that very specifically in the context of, which isn't like, how do I say this? Because like you're pulling things from future episodes, right? That don't affect how the thing is written.
No,
in the first place.
We do know that. So in the dance in volume 2. The dance is volume 1. We do know from there. Yeah, you're right. It is volume 2. Sorry, it's been forever.
That's fine. That's why I'm like
volume 1. I'm still on volume 1. In volume 2, they're like, how does John know how to dance so well, or like look so good in a dress? He says because he has like 7 sisters.
But that doesn't inform the first season. That doesn't inform.
Well, because it doesn't. There's nothing in the first season that requires that. But from there going forward, after that, like we're learning about these characters. You also have to remember that like when I look at this stuff, I look at it as a whole, as still at the time of when it came out. So like Rooster Teeth. This wasn't a full series with like regularly
Hold on.
episodes.
Here's something slightly. It might sound unrelated, but it is related. All right. So in Star Wars, Episode 4, or rather, I should say, in Star Wars, like the movie Star Wars, what is Darth Vader?
He's just a dude.
Yeah.
He's just a dude.
Essentially a monk.
Yeah. He's Darth Vader.
He's a religious.
Yeah, no, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, a monk, really?
Yeah, he's a religious monk.
So, but like,
or a zealot, I guess.
A zealot kind of feels.
All we know is that he's a big dude in the fucking empire. That's all we really know.
In the context of the world, they just see him as a religious nut.
But I'm also saying in the context of like just the first movie being released, we don't know that he's Luke's father. We don't know like the extent of his force powers. We don't know
that he's a bad guy,
and he works for the Empire.
And he works for the Empire, and he has some connection to like the Force and Jedi, but we don't know exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like in the context of season 1 of RWBY. I think Jean, like, obviously, like, later, there's retcons, right? Which, retcon is not a negative term, it's a neutral term. They retcon is just like, oh, this is why Jean doesn't know. But, like, when you're watching it, it's just like,
I can believe that.
You've lived here, you've lived in this world, not just, like, in the world as a whole. It's like, you should know about dust, which is, that's a weird thing to open on. Like, I feel like there's more important things to learn about. I feel like there's more important things to learn about dust. Learn about than dust, I should say.
Yeah.
You learn about dust pretty early on, though. At least
dust is literally a focal point from episode 1.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about like
in the
world.
In
that opening. I'm just like, I feel like there's more important things in this world to learn about first thing than dust.
Like
I'd say
the first thing, mankind is like that. It's supposed to be symbolic, but also like an introduction that hey, like this is a thing. Like this is just an everyday part of life. They use this thing to help them survive. But mankind came from dust and is returned to dust kind of thing. It's like that's pretty symbolic sounding.
Yeah.
But also, hey, dust is also a thing that they use to survive. It's helped them. Mankind came from dust. The only reason they've survived is because of dust.
I feel like they could have done better. That they could have done better explanation. Than just being like have that be in the opening. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that dust isn't important. I think that there's just, like, more important to set the stage at the beginning with Cortana, right?
But in terms of, like, writing with RWBY...
I love her being Jen Taylor.
RWBY, like... You gotta also think about the fact that it's, like... I get what you're saying, how it's just, like, world-building-wise, like, RWBY isn't, like, the strongest. But also, you gotta think about the fact that it's, like... I don't blame them for it, necessarily, because it's...
Because they were just kind of going gung-ho with it.
I mean, it's... Monty isn't really, known for writing.
He's not.
Everybody says Monty was like the brains behind it. He was the mocap in the.
He was not
the writer.
He was the animator.
He was the ideas guy, not the writer.
Yeah. Monty had the idea for it, but like Miles and Carrie are the ones that like really brought it with all the writing.
Bitch about bad writing. We talk shit about Miles.
I mean,
and even then.
Yeah,
a point that I always have to raise, especially with early RWBY, there was so much world building that they didn't know how to write in that they literally made homework for their series in a side series of world building explanation videos.
It's
the World of Remnant, which I actually really liked. The World of Remnant
they're
stuff.
Cool, but
it's really cool and fascinating.
They made a separate homework series. Be like, oh, you want to learn about the world? Here you go. Watch this whole other series.
I don't think RWBY in the show by any means is bad, but it's definitely like they had an idea, but execution they didn't do it the best. But also. They were pretty new at doing everything at all this kind of thing. So it's like,
they literally said, "Hey Monty," they literally said, "Hey Monty, do the animation for this season of Red versus Blue, and we will give you a series that you've been wanting to work on for a while."
Yeah, it's like how other
literally
typically do it.
I don't know. I just think it's
and it's like Monty had a framework.
We were talking about Mary Sue's and like bad writing and like bringing things up, and I was and like how characters get introduced to things.
And
I'm just like, yeah, no, Ruby kind of did a bad job at introducing things with characters who should know more about
I don't
the
think
world
that
than
Ruby's
they do.
the best example, because like I said, like I don't hold it against them specifically, because it's like fledgling, like they didn't really, it was like, I don't know if it's their first time doing it necessarily, but I don't know. They did a really different format.
It lesser experienced writing cast.
Yeah.
It absolutely is like it's one of their first times, because Miles, Carrie and Miles didn't start doing real writing stuff before Ruby until Red versus
Monty.
Blue got to the till they got to the chorus trilogy of Red versus Blue.
Yeah, it was like after the original Red versus Blue ended, right?
Yeah. Yes. You
Yeah.
so Red versus Blue original, and then you have
and then you have like another,
you have Reconstruction,
small,
you have Reconstruction, and those 3 seasons that are about.
And then
Church's
finally we get to
backstory.
the section where they actually started doing like bigger things, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Reconstruction, which is the origin of most of the origins of the freelancers, and all that stuff.
Okay, but just because like it's early on in their career doesn't mean it's not worth criticizing.
No,
right?
no.
Nobody who actually
bad
criticizes the series.
I don't know.
People who are legitimately like talking about it and not just saying Ruby sucks, it's bad everything. Those people, which is a lot of people, unfortunately. Like that's all we as the community tend to hear, is we don't ever hear like valid criticisms, or they take one criticism video and use it as gospel for why it's the worst show ever.
That's not just a Ruby thing, though. That's just a thing.
That's
just
a thing. Period.
People take too much stock in what video essays on YouTube say.
Yeah, they do.
I know exactly.
Essays, they actually they sat there and be like, "Here's my actual opinion."
Yeah, and it's like it's like, guys,
what's that one
please,
dude? I don't
like, look, yes, I know video essays, like it's like a documentary, right? How it's like, yes, the documentary might be really compelling and it might present some really good points, but you got to remember, it's still telling a narrative.
Yeah,
a specific person's narrative.
H-Bomber did a great video on it, because
that's what Chris is referring to.
But he only was just like, here's what problems with seasons 1 through 3. I haven't touched later seasons. Don't take my gospel for the later seasons.
But everyone took his video as gospel.
That's their problem, not his.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Because he was just like, don't take my thing as gospel, like do the thing yourself, right? He very, like, it is my understanding he doesn't like it when people take his opinions as gospel. Because he's gone on record saying like, oh, there's a guy who I never like anything he has to say about video games, but I know that I'm going to like a video game depending on what he says, which means he's a good critic.
Interesting, yeah. It's just one of those things where people need to like fucking just goddamn
themselves, make
their own opinions.
Okay, I'm sorry. Speaking of opinions, making their own opinions and getting them wrong, so as you guys know, I'm a huge anime fan. Right? Maybe not a huge anime fan.
Are you?
Shut up.
No, this is news to me.
Shut up. No, because there's this anime series I love to death called My Dress Up Darling.
Of course,
right? It's really good.
That's not the one I thought you were going to say. I know it's one of them, but I thought you were going to say the other one that's causing damage.
One.
Fucking.
You know which one.
Rent a Girlfriend.
Rent a Girlfriend, sir.
No, I don't love Rent a Girlfriend.
Not anymore, you don't.
I would fucking.
I used to like it.
Okay. I don't think in the time that we've known Sonata, he's liked it. I'm pretty sure he's just been held hostage the whole time.
No, I liked it in the time that you've known me.
No,
Sonata
liked it.
Sonata, that was after the pool cut.
Sure,
no, it wasn't.
But loved it?
Wasn't.
Never. Not once.
No, there was a point. Like, before the pool incident, I was just like, damn, they're getting really good. I'm starting to really like this series. And then they pulled the pool cuck, and I was just like, oh. Why is the writing go? Because the writing went so downhill, which is hard to believe, right?
I mean, it's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe that the writing went downhill.
If I may steal one last Ruby point before you move to Dress
I
Up
also want
Darling,
to. I also want to say something before we move on to Dress Up Darling. You go first, Matto.
I went to the wiki. I went to John's page. I went looking around a little bit out of curiosity for what I could find from the early season stuff.
Yeah.
I think I have a comparison that makes sense for Jean not knowing what aura is. And weirdly enough, it's Avatar.
Ah, yes. Actually, I'm excited for this.
I'm curious.
Picture, if you will, random non-bender in non-bender city in the Earth Kingdom.
Okay.
They know benders exist.
Yes.
What they do not know is that they have grown up with their chi blocked because no one in their non-bender community would know what chi is. So they've spent their formative years assuming they're a non-bender. Then they go to Ba Sing Se. Someone very in tune with chi says, "Hey, your chi is blocked. You're a bender." That bender looks at them like they're stupid, then their chi gets unblocked. That's Jean. He grew up with his aura locked, and no one around him that would know what aura is or how to unlock it. So he goes to this school, he goes to Beacon,
Yeah, he
Vera
felt
says,
this. Yeah.
Vera, someone very in tune with aura, says, "Hey, why didn't you defend yourself with aura?" And he looks at her like she's stupid because what is aura? He only knows
He goes
hunters.
tight.
Okay, but the way it's presented, right, in the series, from what I remember,
is that aura is relatively commonly known?
No, it's
it's not, and it's not.
It's not that. It's that is that the bender wouldn't be in Ba Sing Se if he wasn't a bender, right?
Well, no. So, like, John,
that's
that
John's
is a fair
twist, though.
chink in my argument.
Like,
but
is that not the twist with John, though, that we find out later? Like, oh, like John actually shouldn't have gotten in.
And like, that's
happens,
very
right?
it's very so when they launch him into the forest, Glinda makes comments about, I don't care what his transcripts say, that boy is not ready, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And Ozpin's watching it, like the video feed. Ozpin knows something. It is very heavily, like, it is alluded to. Ozpin knows something's up with that, and it's a couple episodes later that we learned that Jean falsified his transcripts to get there.
I was going to say, yeah.
Jean is the city boy, who is the rural country boy who set out because he wanted to do something different with his life, essentially.
Yeah, he wanted to make a name for himself. So he went to the big city.
So he falsified his transcripts thinking that the headmaster and people wouldn't let him in. But not realizing that the headmaster knew the entire fucking time.
And let him in anyways.
Because like this is absolutely pulling from future volumes. Ozpin has a plan for shit. We don't know that. It's alluded to that Ozpin does these things for reasons, but like it's alluded that, hey, Ozpin wants to give him a chance. He's never had to fight. He literally stole a family heirloom and fucked off, essentially.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of the non-bender goes to the Earth King, throws a rock, says, "I want to be in your guard." And the Earth King says, "This man can't bend for shit, but I like his gumption."
Yeah.
I'll fucking rewatch Ruby just to fucking make my point.
And then what I want to talk about with it is, God damn it, Matzo, I actually forgot what else I wanted to say. But you made, it's okay. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Your apology is not accepted. Don't apologize. Your apology will never be fucking accepted. Your apologies are no good here, sir. You're gonna have to go speak to someone higher up.
I am the higher up.
No, you're not.
The Kiwi.
Yeah, listen, authorize my apology, bitch.
Your apology is authorized.
It's not accepted. It's not accepted.
Imagining walking to into a room, the Kiwi's there. You're like talking to the Kiwi's just looking at you, tongue out, eyes crossed,
and then it just starts going.
What I want to talk about with Ruby is so the world building, there's a lot that goes on in the background. I remember what it was now. Your apology has been rejected on the grounds of I remembered what I wanted to talk about. And actual good criticism of Ruby that it does at times, and it gets better about it later, is it doesn't do show don't tell. But
Tell don't show.
It
Yeah,
does tell don't show.
yeah,
It does.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of the examples people try to use of that are so nitpicky extreme. Like here's one of where they should have shown don't tell, but like they did sort of tell don't show, but they did a lot of show don't tell. When we're first introduced to Weiss, she is an uppity heiress bitch.
Yeah,
Ice queen.
yeah.
Dante's preferred type of woman.
God damn.
And she's also, justifiably so to a degree, very fucking racist towards the Faunus. Justifiably in that her entire life, they have the Faunus, the White Fang specifically, have only terrorized her family and people she knows and cares about and loves, not knowing that her family is the reason, her father is the reason why they're treating her and her, loved ones that way. Now, after volume 1 of Ruby, and realizing that Blake is a Faunus, she realizes, oh fuck, I've been wrong my entire life. The time gap between volume 1 and volume 2 is so short that people saying that they just told us that she's, getting over her racism and instead of showing it, there's like maybe a month. Like there's very little time between the end of volume 1 and the start of volume 2. They literally made an entire anime that takes the course over a couple of days, I think, between it.
I feel like it wouldn't be unreasonable to say either that
she's working on her prejudice.
People forget how close you can become to someone when you are literally seeing them on a daily fucking basis.
Mm-hmm.
And also fighting for your lives together.
For 8 months.
And okay, don't they also dorm together?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
they dorm
The teams dorm
absolutely.
together, right?
They
So not
literally
only
live
are they
together.
seeing each other every day, they literally live with each other on a daily basis. I don't think it's unreasonable that if you become friends with someone and then later on you find out, oh, they're part of that race I don't like, but they're pretty cool. You're kinda,
Maybe my
you're kinda
worldview has
gonna
been
get
wrong this
over-
entire time.
you kind of start at least to get over, your racist
prejudice.
preconceptions pretty
Yeah.
fucking quickly. I don't
Like,
think it's unreasonable to say that.
Like
it's
she's still wary of
literally-
Sun. She's still wary of Sun the entire time. Like into when like in the beginnings of Volume 2 when they've interacted. But like after that, like she's gotten over her prejudice. She knows who to properly hate now, and it's people like Adam Taurus of the leader of the White Fang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even then, when the month hits and she realizes and starts to shift, she doesn't straight shift to, oh, I'm not racist anymore. She
takes
shifts
time.
to a different level of racism.
Yeah.
She goes
Yeah.
from
So-
there are no good ones to you're one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
which is
still
a problem.
It's
awful,
still
and she has to
very
grow from
bad.
it.
No. So it shifts from racism to prejudice.
Yeah.
Is what I feel like is what it shifts to,
I-
because she realizes
okay.
that not all Faunus are bad. It's the ones that are in the White Fang are bad, which then later shifts to, oh, they're being misled, and she, basically racism cured eventually.
I'm
Racism
sorry. You guys
cures.
just reminded me of
Dark
something.
Soul Singer.
When we were at the Halloweens, you guys showed me, the video. Do you think Weiss just got yelled at by a building being like, don't be racist. I am a building.
Yes.
Listen to what I say.
Oh my god, that video is so weird.
The video is so fucking wild. I love it.
Don't be racist. We are both buildings.
Like the whole like,
Hey, real quick, number 1 through 7.
yeah,
Look, someone pick a number 1
3.
through 7.
2.
6.5.
3.
Sonata
Sonata
took my
said 3
number.
first.
Sonata took my number.
Matzo?
Sorry, I'm mathing.
He's mathing. Math is important.
So coon.
But like a month and then realizing, oh hey, my friend is part of that race I don't
misled
like.
and long.
30
Yeah.
days is a long time.
It's like it's maybe 30 days. Like
If
she
it
has
is-
Also, if you're
worldview
teenagers,
rocked.
it's an even longer time.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like people
Yeah.
kind of forget that it's like when you see someone
Like-
on a daily basis, it's really it's the whole joke of like, oh, guys know each other for like fucking 5 minutes and they're best friends. Like Yeah, like
as if that wasn't Yumi and Chris.
People forget how it's like fast you can become like friends with somebody.
Literally,
I popped something into radio show references,
and also all these people saying that kind of thing. Thank you, Matzo. Oh, but yeah, it's like also none of us have ever experienced being a racist, so it's not like we would know how long it would take to quote unquote become cured of it. So these people that are like, oh, that's too short to like.
So,
I mean, I've been on the other end of racism.
I have a like I was never racist, but I was prejudiced against people because I didn't know better. I used to be a shittier person than I am. I think Dante's seen might like, you know, the shitty person that I used to be in like middle and high school at times.
Person, I still think I am.
I will stab you in the
I will never forgive myself for the crimes I have committed against other people. I can't forgive myself. I refuse to.
It takes time.
It's been 8 years.
Forgiven. Yeah, same, dog. It's been longer for me. But anyways, so it's like I can I can vibe with Weiss on her character development. But it's like Ruby is the and this is just an opinion. This isn't gospel. Ruby's a perfect example of a show doing like too little and too much at the same time, in that there's like and people not realizing it.
I also think that I don't think Ruby was ever going to come out unscathed.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's only because I feel like people were taking out their frustration with Rooster Teeth as a whole on Ruby itself.
Because for a long period of time, Ruby was the poster child series.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like we didn't really see that with like their other series after. Like I don't fucking hear people hate Camp.
I can't imagine hating Camp. Camp is
people
so
love Camp.
People love
you know?
Camp. It's so
well, I think it's because they're playing to their strengths in Camp, which is comedy.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, absolutely. So. It's just there are some serious moments in it. Absolutely.
Like Chris said, though, like Genlock didn't get that level of hate that Ruby does.
And it did the second season, but that's because it's post so much, and that was during the super decline of Rooster Teeth that was going on at the time.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like Ruby was never going to come out like unscathed, even if it had come out like a more fleshed out series from the start. I think no matter what, it was going to get bashed on just because people just kind of didn't like Rooster Teeth at that time.
No, they didn't.
So kind of it's unfortunate, but I don't think it would have ever been in a good position. It has a better position now.
Yeah, I can't wait. We have
racism cured is hilarious.
About it.
Thanks,
I'm sure I've talked about it.
Not a problem.
But Carrie did make a post on Ruby social medias. The next volume is in basically the pre-plan, like the pre-production, pre-planning.
It's
stage.
early stages.
They are writing stuff. Nothing else has been made. It is in the works.
I'm glad that they actually have like time now to actually like make the show instead of like kind of having to fast track it. Because it definitely felt like Rooster Teeth wanted that shit like out the door sometimes.
Now.
Yeah,
they made like one of the best trailers ever in the red trailer. Which the red trailer's so good.
Mm-hmm. People need to learn that trailers are just going to be a different beast, man. Like, there's so many times where I watch a trailer and I'm like, "Hey, yo, that trailer was sick as fuck," and then like I have no interest in seeing the movie because like I know the movie's not going to be as good, and then I watch the movie and it's like, yeah, it wasn't. The trailer was better.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm so glad that they have time to do shit. I'm so glad Carrie and them are going to have time to do shit. I'm hoping that we still get like the majority of the original voice cast.
Hopefully.
Also on the topic of
as long as Jessica New comes back to be Cinder,
the Ruby digression or something like that.
I don't fucking know, dude. I just wanted to talk about the thing that I saw earlier today that made me mad.
We'll get to that in just a second, Sonata, I promise. Hold that hatred in your heart.
I'm holding my hatred for you guys right now. You're taking over my shit.
I'm sorry, but I don't get to talk about shit that I love like that very often.
No, you don't.
So
we talk about Halo next week, right?
Yeah.
Talk about Halo and Mountain Dew.
And
There are
that'll be the
3.
Scorp episode.
There are a surprising amount of dew flavors out right now.
Yeah,
we could do an entire dew episode.
We could.
We need a lot of dew though.
With Matzo saying that there is homework for Ruby, there is there was homework. There's also now supplemental media that is that's considered pseudo canon, and then there's the 3 books that are canon.
Yeah, because the manga is technically like its own thing, right? Softly.
Yes, it's the Ruby anthology manga is. It's like soft canon. It's pseudo canon.
It's kind of like the Kingdom Hearts
not
manga.
the exact way that they happened, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Kingdom Hearts manga. How it's like it follows the story, but every once in a while, it kind of, hey, like this kind of thing happens, and it's like that didn't happen, but okay.
When it first came out, it was canon, but now it's after a while, they made it pseudo canon.
Yeah,
essentially,
And then,
the Justice League crossover movies for Ruby are pseudo canon. The events happened. The development for the characters happened. It will never be mentioned. It'll never be mentioned in the main series. Essentially, it's like how Ice Queendom is canon, but they will never mention it. I'm pretty sure.
Such a weird way to do canon, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's like
the books though are 100. The 3 books are 100% canon, and they are really fucking good. There's 3 books.
Novels.
3 books. Yes. The first one. So they take place. So the first book is after the fall, and it is about the books. The first 2 books cover Team Coffee. Coco, Fox, Yatsuhashi, and Velvet.
Hell yeah.
And they're good. We learn all about their backstories, their history, their semblances. Yatsuhashi
wrote the books. Who wrote the books?
It was in conjunction with Carrie. And then I believe it was just mostly. Hold on.
It's like if it's Carrie, when the fuck did Carrie have time to write novels?
It was published by
around.
I imagine that if he was involved, he was probably consulting on it.
Story by Carrie Shaw. It's by E.C. Myers, and it's with and of course Carrie and Miles Luna working on it too.
Okay,
The 3 writers on it, and its publisher was Scholastic. It's 3 writers.
Scholastic?
Yeah, I know.
Yo,
right?
That's crazy.
It is, and it covers the events after the fall of Beacon. We learn that it's been more than a year since they saw their school destroyed. It's everybody's scattered across the fucking world, and they're settling into life at the school in Vacuo known as Shade Academy. Go figure that the name of the fucking school in the desert continent is called Shade.
I mean, that's still more original than something J.K. Rowling could write. So I mean,
no, it's honestly better than anything fucking Joanne could ever write.
Not a high bar, really.
But my favorite, and it goes into what the founding of Team Coffee. It covers their semblances. Like Fox, the blind dude, his semblance is telepathy. That's why they're able to function so well without actually communicating. Is he can link all of their brains together so that they can be telepathic. It's also how he sees the world. He's also, because he's blind, he's visually disabled. His fucking phone, the scroll, has a fucking AI in it. It's a Mass Effect VI that helps him view the world. Essentially, it gives him data about it's basically like a radar ping. Essentially, it'll tell him about the room he's in. It's cool. He's basically got a Pokedex.
Guys, I'm playing too much Pokemon. I need to get these stopped.
He's got a Rotom Dex.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that Coco's semblance. This is my favorite one. It's called Hype. That's her semblance. It's called Hype. You know how? So Dante, you know how when you first meet her minigun just cuts and decimates fucking Grim in half and obliterates them. Her semblance super excites dust and basically increases its explosive power. Essentially.
What the fuck?
Yes, I know. She basically buffs dust. It's so fucking cool.
Interesting.
Yatsuhashi's is the most fucked up. He can temporarily erase memories.
Oh.
Yeah. The big dude he is very conscious of this. His backstory is he was the jealous sibling. His little sister was born, and he was jealous, and he accidentally erased the memory of his sister from his parents' brain, because he was jealous. As a lot of kids go through when they get a new younger sibling.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. In Velvet's, we get more details about, and it's basically Trace. She copies the fighting style. She can copy the fighting styles and their movements of people she has seen, and that's why her weapon creates holographic versions of everybody's weapons. She takes photos, and it uses up the photo, but she can fight using their style.
Remember
if it involves their semblance
around Velvet and her voice actors, and then they did fucking nothing with her for so long.
Yeah, and then the next book is the next book is Before the Dawn, and it has all this cool stuff in it too, and it's about both Team Coffee and Team Sun. And then the third book, the next book is it's about my favorite couple in RWBY, the peak couple, the best couple, Roman and Neo. It's Neo's backstory, and it's Roman and Neo's backstories. And Neo obviously has, fucking tragic childhood.
That's surprising.
I haven't read it, and I haven't. Her name was Trivia Vanille before she became Neapolitan.
Trivia.
Yeah.
Here's some fun trivia about your favorite character from RWBY, Neapolitan. Her name is Trivia.
Her original name is Trivia Vanille.
Interesting name, but all right.
Just wanted her. This is the basic summary. Was the daughter of disappointed parents who wanted nothing more than for her to be normal. Locked away and pushed into the shadows, Trivia has no one to keep her company. No one, that is, other than Neapolitan, her best and only friend.
I hate to be that guy, but it might just because I'm not a huge fan of RWBY, but I wish I cared about Neo's backstory.
Fuck you. I love my psychopathic mute.
You just like the ice cream girl.
Yes, and you know what? Her boyfriend and best friend is the coolest villain to ever exist, in my opinion, in RWBY at least.
Was that coolest villain to ever exist? I'm sorry.
Roman Torchwick. He's a criminal just because he likes expensive things.
That sounds like a lot of criminals, dude.
Yes. He's just
Giovanni.
Yeah, he likes expensive shit. That's why he does criminal shit.
Like Giovanni, at least he regrows his heart. 20 years after he loses it, because Red shows him. It's just like, yeah, you remember what it was like being a kid and enjoying Pokemon battles, and Giovanni's just like, fuck, this kid has more.
That's sort of
the equivalent is he fucking dies.
Yeah, and then he makes we get the last volume of RWBY has him reappear because they're in they went to the in-between worlds called the Ever After, and it's fucking wild.
Gotta go to hell.
It's not hell. It's like it's basically storybook. It's storybook world essentially. It's where no, it's not hell. It is not hell. Hell exists, and it's the continent where fucking Salem lives and existed forever. No, that's not where they went.
See, the joke here is I'm saying hell with one L.
This isn't Norse mythology. This isn't God of War, Dante's other hyperfixation for a while.
Yeah, right now it's just Cyberputis and blueprints.
Yeah. But like he reappears, and Neo will probably reappear later in future volumes, I hope. But she basically gets over her trauma. She's just upset that, the only person to ever love her died.
You're gonna have to forgive me. This doesn't have anything to do with you, Chris, right?
Yes.
Because you're my friend and I love you. It has everything to do with that motherfucker who I'm not mentioning in the podcast because I'm afraid he'll find out. The fucking hey, it's general chat incident. Because
which one?
You know which one.
It's bad. You can say which one.
The guy with the fat fetish.
Ah, yes.
I thought that's who you meant.
Mm-hmm. Because he was just like, yeah, I'm totally Roman Torchwick. I'm totally handsome Jack from Borderlands. See that Roman Torchwick? Okay, I already don't like you, right? Because you don't have half his charisma. But then you just like, you think that you're totally handsome Jack or Space Dandy? He thought he was like Space Dandy because he liked butts more than boobs. Meanwhile, if you watch actual Space Dandy, you know he switches back and forth like every 2 episodes.
That's an insane thing to think about yourself. Oh, I'm Space Dandy. Okay, buddy.
Nobody has the
main
fucking
character syndrome ass.
Or like, have anybody seen Prison School?
Yes, of course.
No, actually.
You know that one rant about the one character being like, "Oh yeah,
so.
asses are better."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Did he make that like his entire like philosophy?
Yes.
You know what we're talking about, Dante, right?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck off with that. Like, yes,
God, was
it a very entertaining scene? Yes. Did the internet make it insufferable?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Also, yes.
Let me just like boobs, damn it.
It's like, haha, every time.
Oh, but ass is better.
Oh, ass is better. Then like it's the entire Prison School monologue, and it's like, okay, fine, like, shut up.
You watched. We get it. You watched a super
it's
horny
funny
anime.
Once. Everyone gets one. You get to quote it once, and you're done.
Yeah, right.
You know what? Not to be like a super pervert for once on the podcast.
Yeah,
or through it though.
Boobs are literally meant to be sucked on. All right.
Yeah. So biologically speaking, awesome. Like yes, they are
fucking awesome. That's why.
Okay.
I love boobs.
Fair.
Boobs are great.
Speaking of boobs, awesome. No. I've taken up too much of Sonata's segment. Sonata, talk about Dress Up Darling, and then I will tell you about my recent thing with boobs after that I've also introduced Dante to.
Keep going on about the boobs, all right?
No, we will. We're going to.
We're after not you going to go on about the Dress Up Matzo Darling. Help.
No. It's a good anime. It's a goated anime. It's a battle shonen. We will talk about it after you've had a chance to talk.
We're not talking about Togen Anki. Shut up.
What the fuck is Togen Anki?
Okay,
you know that? Okay. Have you seen those clips of that one chick and like she's like wearing like a sports bra and like shorts, and the whole thing is like, she pampers you to such a toxic level that you eventually just wither away. Yes, that's Togen Anki.
Oh, okay. That's what you're on about, Chris.
Yes, it's Togen Anki.
I want you to know something.
Every chick in that show,
Koina
all of them,
is the name of the character.
All of them larger than their head by like at least double.
If they're an adult, and they're female, all their boobs are bigger than their head.
Larger than their head at least twice over.
It could be worse, guys.
Here's the two blondes. Here, hold on. I'm getting the two blondes.
It could be worse. It could be Aiken.
No, it could be worse.
Have you seen Aiken designs?
So this is the evil chick. That's the evil chick.
See, my problem with Togen Anki
doesn't do anything for me.
Okay, so like look at her, right?
Yeah.
And then look at her.
See, that does something for me.
Yes. But
yes, they have butts.
For a while, I just thought they were the same person. Because their design is so similar. Other than their hair.
When you first shared something with me, you shared the first girl. And then
I'm aware.
And you talked about the Queen.
I shared both. The image was both. The person that was sharing it didn't know they were two different people. In fact, most of Twitter didn't know it was two different people.
Yeah.
My thing with like My Dress Up Darling, right, is because it's a show I hold very near and dear to my heart, and same with our lovely friend Crow, because Crow loves this show to bits, right?
I believe those are the same person.
Yes, for real. But somebody posted, this is in another Discord server I'm in, somebody posted a thing that's just like, you have pretty eyes, thanks, your kids can have them too, and it's Wakaran Muddy.
Let's fucking go.
No, not based. Somebody was just like, there's some good signs here that they're gonna get together. Maybe flirting. Maybe she's Canadian, just being nice. And it's just like, okay, you're already mischaracterizing the show. All right,
I have no idea anything you just said.
And going for a very xenophobic-ish like stereotype at that.
Yeah.
But then somebody was just like, I've never seen the show, My Dress Up Darling. I'm assuming you know what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
Somebody says, never seen the show, but why is everyone so desperate for these two to get together? But then another person says, I think the anime has typical will they, won't they tropes and people just having fun. And I'm sitting here, it's just like, no, it fucking doesn't. The romance is literally the central part of the show. The romance is literally the entire point of My Dress Up Darling existing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To which I say, I'm basically reading off my Discord messages, and I shared this with Crow about the thing. It's just like, the anime doesn't have typical will they, won't they tropes. It's literally the main romance of the show. Like, it's the whole point. Nobody is wondering if, it's people wondering when, because the main character is completely sure that he's not worth her time, and she doesn't know how to properly express her feelings in ways that would actually get through to him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's the thing about like following any rom-com. It's not an if. It's a how and when.
Well, yeah, but also it's like these characters, it's not like the main character is dense or anything. He's just like, haha, this girl's just being nice. It's like, no, she's literally not even dropping any hints, right? But she is showing how much she cares and like how much she loves him by her actions, and he's not picking up on that because it's not like it's not anywhere clear to anybody else, right? It's not like how in other romance animes, the girls will be like, ah ha ha, I'm so into you, and like she'll be like falling all over him or whatever. You've seen romance anime. It's like it's like what shampoo does to Ranma, right? It's not like she's pulling a shampoo and Ranma just doesn't fucking get it.
This just sounds like someone that hasn't seen one singular second of the show. Exactly.
That's why I was mad, because it's just like, but you say that, but it's clear that they've had enough of an quote unquote understanding of the show to make a judgment. Or it's just like, oh, it's got will they, won't they, even though there is no will they or won't they. It's just will they. No, it's not will they.
Yeah, it just sounds like they just never saw it.
Even though it's clear that they seem to have. And to which I said, I just to continue what I said, is like, and yet they both show their love for each other in ways that are extremely loud considering where the characters come from. Like, Wakana, the main character, is literally doing Marin's makeup, which, according to Crow, like, if you're an AFAB person, like, letting somebody else do your makeup is, like, a huge thing.
The massive sign of trust.
Massive sign of trust on both of their parts, because, like, yeah. Sorry, I'm bad at words sometimes when I'm just coming off the cuff. Like, if I was writing a video on this, like, it'd be a lot better. And I might write a video on this. But I said, the show isn't watch this show about fashion and cosplay and maybe these two will get together. It's, this show is about how these two teenagers fall in love with each other through cosplay.
Yeah, it's on the tin.
That's the show.
Yeah.
No, my main gripe was like, people were thinking it's like, oh, it's just a gooner show written by a man. It's not written by a man, by the way.
Yeah, I know that
Most
much.
rom-coms are written by women.
Yeah.
There's some where you're just like, oh, this is a woman wrote this, even if it's kind of horny. But, like, it just pisses me off, because it's like, this show is very simple to understand, and you're not understanding it.
Yeah.
And then there's also, like, the same kind of people who are just like, oh, I wish I could take... There are other people who are like, I wish I could take Marin out of Dress Up Darling because it's a bad show. And it's just like, it's not a bad show. Why do you think it's bad? Because it's horny. Marin is literally the entire reason why any horny situation happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she is literally the only reason anything horny in that show happens. Because she's a pervert. Like, there's a scene where the main character, Wakana, he's playing a hentai game, but he's not playing it to get off. He's playing it to get the accurate accurate details of a costume that Marin wants him to make, right? You see him during a sex scene just looking at it, and he's just taking notes on the character's outfit, and it is the most compelling scene, because you're just hearing an anime girl moaning or whatever, and his grandpa walks in on him, and he's just like, just looking at it as intensely as possible, and he's just like writing down measurements, and he clicks again, writes down measurements. It's great. And then his grandpa's just like, I'm gonna leave you alone. Because if you walk in on your grandkid playing a hentai game, right, and he's just not even doing anything, it's like that scene in Death Note. You know that scene in Death Note where like they're trying to implicate Light, and he's just like, oh, I gotta pretend to be a normal teenager. I'm just gonna read a dirty magazine.
Yeah.
You know, take this potato chip and eat it.
There we go. This is the peak outfit. This is why she is peak. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's every woman. That's pretty much every woman, like main character that will show up or is already in the anime because it's a manga ongoing. Look at the fucking size, like dog.
I did make a joke about boob size in the Pokemon video in the current one I'm editing. About how it's just like, Diantha, the champion of the Kalos region, she's in the game about as much as Cynthia was in Diamond and Pearl. I didn't say Diamond and Pearl specifically, but there's way less art of Diantha with her tits bigger than her head.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Diantha didn't put the fear of God into many children.
Maybe those children shouldn't have had the exact same team every time they go up against Cynthia, because Sinnoh is very narrowly designed to encourage one specific team composition.
You're right. It's the children who are wrong.
Please put that on the screen. We'll get Seymour Skinner and we'll just like cut Matsu's hair off and put it on Skinner and just be like, no, it's the children who are wrong.
Sonata,
That's like
right
one of
now.
my favorite dumb things to quote.
Sonata right now. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. And fuck them adults who keep perpetuating it.
Honestly.
Children?
No.
But
I said fuck them adults who keep perpetuating the Cynthia is hard thing.
I need to tell you guys, like, so this is about a Battle Shonen manga. The chick that everybody's going nuts about, the one that does things for Sonata, Kuina, her ability is overexposure to her blood just makes you unable to fight her and resist her till you lose all will to do anything. Because the Onis use they have blood powers. That's her ability.
Is insane.
She will fucking beat you. She will punch you to coat you in her blood, and then you just lose the will to resist her.
I was going to say the one with the blood gloves, not realizing that it's actually blood gloves.
Yeah, right. She's exactly my type. I love her.
Legitimately her blood.
Yeah, it's her blood. They basically turn their blood into weapons or shit, or essentially they do really cool shit. They do really cool shit. Everybody has a different power. There's a glasses dude. His blood allows him to detect living things within a 5-kilometer radius.
Crazy.
And he can tell if they're the bad guys, the Momotaro. Which it's a really other than every atoll female pretty much having tits bigger than their head. Look at the orange-haired one. And I want you to look at the different, like the side by side for the anime and manga. That's like they were big in the manga. They just got bigger.
As anime tends to do.
The anime just
One
went
Piece
bigger.
Don't speak to me about what
the studio just went bigger.
Oh.
Chris said that the exact moment that the GIF said it. Like literally at the exact second.
I like watching the video that clip is from because he's just like bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger. You know what's a really funny thing to do during that actual game is to just speak to the mic really quietly, just go bigger. Because like what you're supposed to do, because if you know the game, I think it's from Mario Party 6 or 7, is that you have to say bigger every single time, but you can choose to say more than once. But only one person gets saved, and it's the person who just went. So it's like you go and then you're safe, but then the other 3 aren't. But then when the next person goes, it's like a circular thing. So it's really funny just to say things like as a surprise and just try to go as much as you can. It's like this. How do I describe it? It's like this college kid game where it's just like, here's an empty glass and a glass of water. Pour the water into the glass. Don't go over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But the bigger thing is really funny. I like it. Bigger. Also, you just see his lips just go.
Yeah. You can tell he's doing the B.
He's just like he has the extra plosive, just
bigger. Yeah.
Go. We keep saying
it's a really
bigger.
good.
It's a
really good series. I binged pretty much. It's a weekly update on Netflix. right
it's
now.
not over
And
though, right? It's
no,
only like
we're on
nine?
episode 11.
It's only like
we
episode
got
10?
episode 11.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me see. I think it's
Matsu-
also on fucking.
Yeah.
It is. It is also on Crunchyroll.
It's on Crunchyroll.
I think. Yeah, I believe though that Hold on, actually, I think maybe we're just on episode 10.
if it were, it would say Netflix.
Netflix,
Matsu,
I
you
think,
gotta-
gets the newest episode first, and then it goes under Crunchyroll. I'm not sure. Let me check.
I don't think so because it's not a Netflix anime.
It is. It is a Netflix anime.
What?
It could just be
Yeah.
both.
Okay, no, we're on both are on episode 10, and it updates
if it were
every
a
Friday.
Netflix anime, it wouldn't be on Crunchyroll.
It's on both.
Yeah, so
on
it's not a
Crunchyroll.
Netflix anime. It's just an anime on Netflix.
Remember
Like,
when
Netflix
JoJo was that?
Netflix
I
doesn't
hate that
share.
as a distinction.
Like Netflix doesn't share their distribution.
It's like okay, yeah. It's like how Record of Ragnarok is only on Netflix, I think.
yeah, exactly.
Isn't Record of Ragnarok the one where it's like the goddess has
Yes.
the guy's holder? But okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Aphrodite.
We went over
based.
this last week.
We've been over
I'm,
this.
sure, I'm just trying to remember.
But yeah,
It's-
it's like how Dandadan
it's
is
an
on
entirely-
both platforms, but Dandadan
Yeah.
is not a Netflix anime. It's just an anime that's on Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
Dan,
as opposed to JoJo, which is now a Netflix anime
which sucks.
Yeah.
because you cannot get Stone Ocean on Crunchyroll.
Wasn't part 4 on Crunchyroll?
Nope.
What?
No, sorry. Yes, everything before Stone Ocean was
No, I thought
Nope.
part 5 was
Stone
Netflix
Ocean
only.
is the first one to be exclusively Netflix.
I thought part 5 was exclusive Netflix. Huh.
Stone Ocean. We've only had one part so far be ruined by Netflix.
We're about to have 2.
So yeah.
This
I
reminds me,
mean,
need
I
to
don't know
see
how.
if the
I
last
don't know,
episode of the
man.
season's
Stone
out.
Ocean already is like. Some people would argue that Stone Ocean is the weakest part. So going in already, Stone Ocean had an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Netflix did ruin it, but like
I mean, I'd argue part 5
they
is
didn't need to do much.
They didn't.
Steel Ball Run is
Ooh.
Steel Ball fucking Run. It's
Oh,
the
God.
holy grail. Like Netflix, I don't think Netflix doing it in their stupid ass batch format will be enough to like outright ruin Steel Ball Run. I think
Mhm.
Steel Ball Run will speak for itself.
I'm sure Steel Ball Run will speak for itself, but I think having Steel Ball Run be like weekly will
Yeah, of
will
course,
help
it
a
would
lot.
be better. I
It
don't
would-
think it's going to ruin it as hard as it did Stone Ocean, though. I think people are going to be talking about Steel Ball Run for a while.
Oh, yeah, Stone Ocean is
'Cause-
so self-contained.
Stone Ocean is very much, despite the fact that it's part of a trilogy, like
Yeah.
it's still very much like its own thing. But then again, like so is like really part 5 is really
Part- yeah.
self-contained.
Except for like Koichi in the beginning and
That's
Polnareff
it.
at the end.
That's it.
Well, Polnareff at the end.
Yeah, I mean you get like 2 cameos, but even then, like them being a part of another part isn't really like super relevant because, like, yes, Jotaro does like tell Koichi go to Italy, investigate Haruno, but that's all Jotaro does. And then Koichi's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong, and then he leaves.
Oh, I'm like a side character.
And then with
aren't I?
Polnareff, Jotaro could have been involved, but then it was like, yeah, I couldn't really contact Jotaro, so nothing really, we couldn't really do anything there. So really, they
Yeah,
could still
no,
be
part
self-contained
5
characters.
Part 5 is pretty Part
It's-
5
it's-
and 6 are pretty self-contained.
Yeah.
I'd argue that Part 4.
Part 4 is not, I'd say.
I wouldn't
Part
say
4
it's
is
self-contained, but it's like if you start. I wouldn't suggest it.
you
but like,
could
if
start with
picked up
Part 4.
If you picked up Part 4, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna go back to Part 1 now.
Yeah, you could do
Like
that.
I would be like, okay, you're fine.
If he did it with Part 5, I'd say you could read Part 5 and then like just be like, okay, cool, and then move on with your life and never read JoJo again because Part 5 is just, huh. I mean, yeah, like, is he the son of Dio? Sure, but
That's never
do you
really brought it
care?
up.
It doesn't matter other than just being an arbitrary excuse to make him a JoJo. Like that's
does
it.
Giorno being the son of Dio ever like make a difference besides golden experience?
No,
Fucking
besides
saying
the
Buddha?
fact that he has blonde hair, and he says "re." No, it never matters that he's the son
Giorno
of
doesn't
Dio.
even say Ri. It's just his fucking stand.
It's just a stand. Yeah.
But like Dio, all
Yeah.
caps Dio is the one that goes like,
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. It never really factors into anything other than like this is the reason why he's a JoJo. It
Yeah.
could have if he was in Stone Ocean, but
yeah.
Araki did not deem us with his presence at the end of Stone Ocean. He did tease us though.
Hmm.
There's at the end of one of the volumes, he explains like, oh yeah, the Sons of D are coming together. So maybe Giorno, and then he proceeds to do nothing with that, and it's like, fuck you, dude. Like, how dare you?
You know, we talked about manga. Matsu, I need you to send me those manga recommendations you gave to me earlier, because I completely forgot all of them.
Oh God, which ones? I keep recommending.
There was a couple Gyaru ones, and I'm sitting here. It's like, you can't send these to me.
Maybe I'll read Togenanki and see how it goes.
I feel bad because I haven't been super into, like, I don't want to say traditional shonen because that doesn't fucking mean anything, but like, you know what I mean, right?
It means something now.
I guess.
Words evolve.
Words evolve. I mean, okay, shonen doesn't mean fucking anything, like the word shonen.
No, but
like,
it evolves.
Because, like,
Sonata, was this one of them?
Oh God, what is that?
Possibly.
I mean, well, I was gonna say, what was the last like shonen you read? But I mean, like, you're reading Dandadan.
I am reading Dandadan, and
that counts.
I'm fucking loving Dandadan.
That counts. I'd have to shoot you if you said you were reading Dandadan and weren't enjoying it.
Oh God,
I will
dude,
shoot you.
Have you read the recent chapter?
No, I just found out last night I'm 2 behind, apparently.
Really?
I fucking guess I didn't read last week's.
Obviously, I'm not going to spoiler it, but oh my God.
Is it still goated? Fuck yeah.
It's still goated, but, like, you know, the whole thing with her, like, it's finally.
Oh, finally. It's all, I feel like it's
not in the way you expect, though.
Of course. When is it ever? When does Dandadan ever resolve in a way that you expect it to? Fucking never.
I'm just wondering with the thing with, like, the other guy, like, because, you know, he was sent over to the here. From the, okay, what does that mean? It's not GG, by the way.
I love Dandadan so much, man. Like, it is unpredictable in the best way, because it doesn't feel like they're trying to be unpredictable. It's just like, the mangaka is just insane.
The mangaka is just insane.
The mangaka
I'm trying to look at the fucking.
Hey, yo, was that Mega Halucha up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
There's two that are gal focused.
Motherfucking Rey Mysterio.
It's probably
we love Rey Mysterio on this chat.
God, Jesus Christ, that is a Gyaru.
Yeah, Gyaru's baby.
What
I love it.
What is that specific Gyaru? Is it gal?
So gal is just like the English way to say Gyaru.
Yeah.
But that has
like a specific. It starts with K, doesn't it?
Kogal.
That's what it is.
Ko meaning like young girl, but also Kogal specifically refers to school.
I just remember being like younger and being like, oh yeah, like look, Gyaru anime, and people would be like, quote unquote, anime veterans, you know, the 2000s where the gatekeepers. They'd be like, oh, but that's not what real Gyaru look like, and then they proceed to show you the hyper tanned ones.
They show you the chick from. They would show you an example of the chick from fucking.
Okay, Ganguro is a subculture.
Yeah. But back in the day, that was their gotcha. Just like how nowadays it's like, hey, look at this like really cute chick. Oh, she's adorable. Like, fuck yeah, it's a guy. Oh my God. Yeah, it was their gotcha back then.
Stupid.
It is stupid. It was stupid then. It's stupid now.
But like, Ganguro isn't like. Even then, they were wrong.
Yeah.
Like, even back then, they were just fucking wrong.
I know that now, yeah. But I just remember, like, being younger and, like, people being like, oh, yeah, you like that Gyaru? Like, this is what they actually look like. And I'm like,
no, it doesn't.
I feel like you're wrong because the design is not that at all.
Because, like, there's something I wish I could pull.
And then there's Dandadan, who has a actual Gyaru who's really tan.
Yeah,
there's
shit.
Like, you see 3 of them, Momo and her 2 friends.
I love Momo and her friends so much.
I love
her
friends. They ship.
I feel like finally it's like we're getting like Gyaru, but it's like, hey, like here's like a few different flavors of Gyaru, you know?
Well, because there's Agejo, there's
so many like
one of my favorite styles is
like styles of it, and we only ever get Kogal.
Well, yeah, because a lot of anime are based around school,
of course, right? Which is I understand why. Yeah,
but there's
like even Kogal can go into some like
its own subgenres. Yeah.
Like the second one I linked there, Gyaru no Yuri. It's Kogal, both of them, but it's Kuroshiro gal.
Yeah. I love Shiro gals.
Oh, we're such weebs.
Do you know what we mean by Shiro gal?
Actually no.
So let's see. So Kudogaru is like the tanned ones, right?
Yes.
The Kudo refers to the dark skin. Shido is Marin Kitagawa.
Oh, so okay.
So
the opposite, basically.
It's black gal, white gal.
Yeah.
And you usually always see them paired together, which is why I said it together like that.
Yeah,
because if you're going to make it a note of being specifically Kuroshiro, you always include both.
Yeah. It's a good contrast.
Yeah, I think it's cool that like My Dress Up Darling basically only exclusively shows Shiro Gal. There's a couple manga that I love. One was called Gyaru Gohan, which is I love it to death.
Gyaru?
Meal.
Gal dinner?
Yeah,
gal
dinner. Yeah,
girl dinner.
Girl dinner. It's girl dinner, basically.
Oh no.
Or
it's a Hershey's half-eaten Hershey bar and a 8-ounce thing of water.
Yes.
No,
but the whole point is that she has to go to remedial classes, and she ends up really liking the teacher. She ends up, I'm pulling my glasses down. She ends up really liking her teacher.
Yeah.
And the teacher's just like, girl, you can't do this. So he's like constantly resisting her advances.
Of course. Yes.
Because, he's a fucking professional.
And this isn't that kind of manga.
And almost gets there. It is really good, though. It's really good. Because it's like, it's her like realizing like, oh, she's learning how to cook like for other people, and she also teaches another girl like how to express her feelings through cooking, right? And then the main character, I forget his name, he's just like, I'm happy that you're learning to express yourself better and you're becoming more of a whole of a person instead of kind of stuck up,
That's adorable.
It's great.
Yeah.
There's another Shiro Gal manga I was reading, but it ended because the author passed away.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
24 chapters in.
24.
Damn.
Basically, the whole premise of the manga was there was this kid. He was like, I think he's 16 years old, but his family super in debt, but he was able to get into a school just by academic excellence. But because he was super in debt, he almost got jumped by the fucking mob.
Oh God, what?
Yeah, because his parents sucked.
Jesus.
And so a gal comes and saves him, pays off his debt, right? And she's just like, you're my husband now because I paid off your debt. And he's just like, what? And so it's them romantic comedy shenanigans.
Hell yeah, let's go.
And she's rich and he's trying to fuck him constantly, or at least tease him.
Lol.
But 24 chapters in, I learned that. Yeah, no, I learned that, and it's like I read it on the thing, and I was just like, he passed away, and then I go onto his Pixiv, the author's Pixiv, and like the latest posts are people just saying rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. And I was just like, no,
that fucking sucks.
No.
That's the
that
worst.
Is infinitely worse than like Shonen Jump being like, yeah, we're canceling this show or this series, because it's like, okay, well at least they can make something else. You can't do anything if you're dead, son.
And it was starting to get really good, and it made me sad.
Unfortunately, it's not Berserk.
Oh, there's another one called Gal Are Nice to Otaku, and it's about the main character, of course, he's an otaku.
Don?
No. It's two gals that are into the same guy.
Did I? Oh, well, okay. Ira's not not a Gyaru.
She kind of is.
Is she?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
She's got fashion sense, I guess, but
I mean, she's more of a Gyaru than fucking Momo.
So? What?
Yeah.
You think Ira's more of a Gyaru than Momo?
Kinda.
In what sense?
It's hard to explain.
Fair.
But like they both are, right?
Interesting.
But basically the whole point is that main character, he's into like a Digimon parody called Kiramon.
Oh no.
But it's an anime geared towards girls, right? And he's super embarrassed about it. But he's just so passionate about it in general. And what happens is one of the girls in the class, a Shiro gal, she's also into it, but she doesn't want anybody else to know about it because she's embarrassed of it because it's for little girls. And then there's another girl, a Kudo gal. I keep on saying Kudo gyaru, and Japanese.
Your weeb is showing.
Shut up, Chris, you fucking weeb.
Hey, can I completely break the flow of conversation for a moment?
Absolutely not. What do you want to say?
Hello, everybody. You're listening to 123.4 KSMD. Kick back, grab a snack. The lounge is listening. Boys, we forgot to say the intro.
Hey, Matzo, I hate to break it to you.
He hasn't been recording the whole time.
No, he cut out during the intro.
Yeah, he did.
You did.
God damn it.
No, what? That just keep it in though. We'll keep it in. It's better this way.
Well, that's your TikTok voice. Just like, good morning, everybody. No, it has to be the really, really fucked up one. It's like, good morning, everybody.
Like
Good
multiple
morning,
notifications and I
everybody.
can't see them all.
Matzo,
there we
you
go.
suck. We got the numbers though.
It doesn't say. So yeah, go.
No,
take it.
but I really like Gyarus. They're really cute. I really like how they show self-expression through their fashion, and it's just really nice. And I wish there was more male Gyarus, to be honest with you. Not because I mean they are underrepresented, but just because like they can also be really really nice to see. And there are male Gyarus that exist. They're called Gyaruo. And the last time I saw one in a manga that I was actually like, oh, you get it. It wasn't even a manga. It was Kamen Rider.
That counts.
It was the show Kamen Rider Jose, and that was 2000.
Forze? Yeah,
14.
it was in 2010s.
It was 2010. I was trying to remember if it was like 14.
Yeah. Speaking of Kamen Rider, I have a Kamen Rider series for you to watch that you don't know about.
Kamen Rider
nice.
Zesties.
No.
Is it the one where the guy wants to be a Kamen Rider?
No.
What is it?
Peacemaker.
Fuck you.
He has the peace
He's not
cycle.
wrong.
He has the peace cycle, which is based on Kamen Rider bikes and the Spider-Man bike. Oh no, the Captain America bike from the old movies, which is based on tokusatsu bikes.
Did you know that the only reason
Making Peacemaker a Kamen Rider?
Did you know that the only reason Super Sentai has giant robots is because of Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Spider-Man?
Yes.
What?
Specifically Spider-Man?
Yes.
So
Weird, right?
Leopardon was a giant robot that Spider-Man used in the Japanese version of Spider-Man, which is everybody says like, oh, you shouldn't call it Spider-Man.
But
It's like if we say Spider-Man,
everyone knows what you're saying.
right?
Yeah.
Toei Spider-Man. It's just like, yeah, but like you
okay.
understand what I meant when I said Spider.
Spider-Man. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you would think that Leopardon was inspired by,
Sentai Robos.
Sun Heroes. It's not.
And it's funny because Spider-Man in the Japanese series, he has a bracelet on,
Yeah.
and that's where his costume is stored.
Yeah.
So whenever he has to become
It's
Spider-Man,
it's like the fucking flash ring.
yeah, whenever he has to become Spider-Man, it shoots out of the fucking
And then he puts
thing,
it on.
and it just hangs in front of him.
Yeah, and then he
and then
he
suddenly
goes
it's
into
on.
it. Yeah.
He doesn't even go into it. It's
Nope.
just suddenly on.
It's just on. It comes out, it hangs, and he's got. It's literally the flash ring. It's literally just the flash ring. It's great.
He also doesn't have webs. He has a rope.
Yeah. I love him so much.
There's a hilarious ass gif of him just like crawling around, and he has a wrench, and he just like whacks the ground with it.
I love that series, dude. That series is so fucking good. Like
his fucking catchphrase when he comes in is like he says something, and he says like, "The emissary of hell,
yup,
Spider-Man."
yup. Yeah, Emissary of Hell is just the most fucking famous one.
It's because it's badass.
It's the best one.
Because it kicks so much ass.
Yeah, there's so
Boys,
many of
I've
them.
been
But
asked
like,
to go help with groceries, so I will be back in like
okay.
20 minutes probably.
Oh, okay.
I have an important question to ask you guys, all of you, and it's not a horny question. I need to preface that.
Does Cassie need a microphone for this?
No, not necessarily. Okay, so when you're getting in the shower, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you get in and then turn the water on, or do you turn the water on and then get in?
I turn the water on, then get in.
Yeah, same.
What maniac gets in the shower and then turns it on? Yeah, fucking leave. Yeah, fucking leave. I knew exactly what was happening here. You fucking freak. Get out of here.
Wait, who's the freak? Sonata?
Sonata.
Of course.
All right, it's just us now, Chris. All right, Chris, he's gone. We can talk about we can talk about Destiny now.
What do you mean everybody turn the water on first?
Fuck you.
I'm not going to get in. I'm not going to hop into the shower while it's freezing cold water coming out.
Not doing that. Are you insane?
I'm not a psychopath.
A bit.
Like, why would you get in and then turn the water on? Like, you are inviting the cold water.
I don't know, man. Okay, to be fair, when I was homeless the first time, I kind of always had to.
Like, fair.
So it's like, I don't remember a time when I didn't get in and then turn the water on.
You gotta turn the water on and get in, man.
I do that now, right? Ever since I got to this new apartment, I did that.
Yeah.
When I lived here, I didn't do that. Like, because, like, also part of me was just like, gotta take up a little space.
I mean, here, also, if you didn't get in immediately, it would be boiling hot within.
Dude, mine is so hot. It is insane. Like, I take a shower like right after Ian, and it's like it's still hot water.
It's so hot. Yeah, here too. It's like if anyone else takes a shower during the day at any fucking point, especially in the summer, it's like, congrats, the water will now be 3rd-degree burns. Fuck you. And I'm like, bro, I just got done with an hour-long bike ride. I want a cold shower, and it's like, best I can do is 110. And I'm like, I'm gonna cry.
Because, like, when I was homeless for the first time, it's like I was told I have 10 minutes in the bathroom in the morning, right? Because I showered in the morning at that time. Because I was living with someone, and I was only like 13, 14 at the time.
Yeah.
No, I think I was younger. I was in middle school.
Yeah, I don't understand places where it's just like, yeah, you have like a handful of minutes before the hot water runs out.
Well, I was living with a normal person.
Yeah, but that's what most people, I always hear people be like, oh yeah, you only have like X amount of time before like the hot water runs out, so like don't take too long. I've never got that. I don't know if that's just like an old house thing. It depends on
the water heater.
Yeah, is it like an old house thing? Is that what it is?
Kind of.
Have we gotten past that point with modern water heaters? Because like,
yes and no. Yes and no. It takes longer for them to run out, but they still can run out.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine at some point, right?
Like, I just remember it's like I started like showering in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It was just in, out.
Which realistically, like, you don't really need more time than that. I mean, I take like 10-minute showers, but even that feels like excessive.
I mean, I know why I'm taking longer showers because I do a lot more in the shower. Like, I shave in the shower. Sometimes I wash my face. I wash my hair, which I have less hair now, so it's gonna take less time. But I need new shampoo. Unfortunately,
you're gonna clog that drain though.
With shampoo?
No, with beard hair. It trust me, you will.
You haven't seen the fucking sink in the bathroom? Not my bathroom, right? Yeah. But Ian clogs the shit out of that sink all the damn time. I can imagine.
It's not difficult to clog a sink. It takes very little amount of hair.
Yeah.
Very little amount of hair.
Also, our stopper is inside the thing. Like, it doesn't come out.
Yeah. It's one of those that it's like locked in from the bottom. I hate those. I can't fucking stand that shit.
Well, because like ours, like from the start, it didn't drain properly. Like ever since we moved in.
Yeah, probably because they never fucking did maintenance on it.
They didn't. So I had to buy a fucking plunger just to plunge the fucking thing.
Pain in the ass.
And like once I did that, it started working great. Like I remember like the relief I felt when
you used Drano?
We tried.
Oh,
it didn't fucking work.
That's bad.
The plunger worked though.
Yeah. If a plunger doesn't work on your sink, that shit's fucked.
It was the bathtub.
Still, drain.
We need something for the
drain
because like the little thing that goes inside the sink to stop it also doesn't come up. So we have to.
Yeah.
We have to hold it up with a knife, like a butter.
That is such a butter knife. Yes, goddamn.
So we need a new place.
I hate apartments.
We need a new place.
I hate apartments. To be honest. So much. But nobody's fucking making affordable housing, so it's like apartment it is, because I'd
love to have a house, right?
Although from what my research, sometimes it's cheaper to rent a house than it is an apartment. And I'm like, that's insane. What do you mean getting this 4-bedroom house is cheaper than this 2-bedroom apartment? What the fuck happened to the housing market in Arizona?
I fucking hate this place.
I know what happened. It went up 23% in 6 fucking years. 23%. Can you fucking believe that? It rose 23 fucking %. Do you want to know how much the fucking average Arizona like income rose in 6 years? 4. 4. It went up 4 against rent at 23. We're now in the top 1.1 average in the country for like What the fuck was it? I saved this because it was like, you know me, I love fucking statistics. Fuck, what was it though? It was, yeah, Arizona's cost of living rose 1.1% above the U.S. average. You know how fucking insane that is for Arizona? Arizona has always been affordable. We're now in the 1.1%. Like, it's no longer affordable to live in Arizona, and it's, well, specific. I don't know if it means
it didn't
all
say
of
1.1% above the average.
1.1% above the top average in the U.S.
The top average. I thought you just said the average.
No, it says Arizona's cost in 2023. So this was 2 years ago. Be aware, we have still risen higher. Arizona's cost of living rose 1.1% above the U.S. average.
Okay,
that's not great.
We're above average, but we're not in the top 1%.
No, but like above average for Arizona is insane because we've never been above average.
I know.
In terms of, you know, cost of living.
All right,
it's always
so
been
we all
affordable.
move to Nebraska and go to Runza.
I will be right back. I gotta go feed the cats.
All right. Yeah, Nebraska. There's nothing there. Congrats. You have Omaha. Everything else is a cornfield.
Yeah, I know.
I went to Omaha. Omaha's nice. I enjoyed my time there. I mean, it felt like home. Why? Because there's a large part of Omaha that sells meth. Felt right at home next to fucking Apache Junction where, you know,
well, it's like I want to
so much meth.
I still want to live here, right? Because I like the things I have access to here.
I like Arizona. I like the valley. But every year I'm like, why the fuck do I still live here? Like, it's so fucking hot. It's unbearably hot in the summer. But then I think about it and I'm like,
dude, this summer was pretty cold, all things considered.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't the worst summer, that's for sure.
That's weird. Like, it got colder this summer.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I feel like we didn't hit 120 this year.
We didn't.
Which is, that's the fucking norm lately. But
I'm not saying like,
I mean, like
nature's
even
healing, right?
Right
but
now
like,
we're not even like in mid-September. Well, actually,
it says 100 on mine.
We're right past mid-September already. Jesus, yeah, 100 degrees. Which for mid-September, that's.
But, and also in this office, it doesn't feel as bad.
No.
Like, at least not as bad as last year.
Usually, it's hot as fuck in this office. But no, it's been pretty good this year.
Oh,
but every year, man, in the summertime, I'm like, why the fuck do I still live here? And it's like, yes, the summer sucks. I hate it. It's 6 fucking months of the year where it's just like, if you go outside, you will melt. The sun hates you. Fuck you.
And then we also go outside
6 months of like good weather, you know, not too cold, not too warm, just perfect for 6 months. Where else can you say you get that, you know? It's just the other 6 months of the year where it's just like, is this worth it?
I keep thinking about all these people that are like winter lovers, right? And they're just like, oh, I like it because I can be cozy. So you're inside next to the heat wearing clothes. You're not enjoying winter.
You're not enjoying. It's the same thing as like, I don't get it. Like winter, the aesthetic is nice.
Yeah, sure.
And it's like, cool. You get to wear layers, which means fashion because layers is you're able to.
Yeah, but who doesn't like a girl in a cute sundress?
Exactly. In Arizona, what do you fucking get to wear? If it's summertime, you have to wear shorts or dye, t-shirt, or anything else in that. It's you're
and you have to buy really good deodorant.
If you're wearing anything else over that, like layer wise, that is an active decision. You are not doing it because it's going to be comfortable. You're doing it because, well, it looks good, and when the fuck else am I going to do it?
I know that's why you look at me sometimes because I wear
two shirts in the summer, and I think you're insane.
And then I'm always just like, I feel fine.
Like,
well, the weird part is I feel fine, right?
But also, you're not spending that much time outside in your double shirt unless you're wearing 2 shirts to work. Which at that point, what are you doing?
When I get to work, I take the second shirt off.
Please tell me you don't drive home with 2 shirts.
I drive home with 2 shirts.
You're an insane person.
You'd be surprised at how good it feels to have like the wind like flowing through something.
No, yeah, sure.
And also,
if
like,
you had sleeves, I'd get it because then you could protect yourself from the fucking sun. You're insane. You're insane.
I feel fine.
You're
insane. I feel great even. Though it is weird when I'm wearing like gloves.
To be fair, yeah, like the whole this is where I explain to people like the dry heat thing. Like, yes, is it something funny that Arizonans say? Yes, it is. But also, when you're out in the sun, honestly, like, it's not that bad. You don't really start feeling like, oh dear God, until you go inside with the air conditioning, and then you're sweating for like 40 minutes because your body's reacclimating from 120 to like 70. So like your body's reacclimating.
But also, when you're going from air conditioning to the heat, it's also bad.
Well, when you initially get out there, right, you get punched.
Yeah.
Right? But once you're out there for like a few minutes, it's like, oh, whatever. You kind of get over it pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're like sweating a lot, which yes, you might end up sweating a lot, but like really, it's so hot that you're. I don't know.
It is evaporating, bro.
I don't know. It's such a weird thing because at the same time, it's super hot. And if you're outside, yes, will you feel it? Yes, because you'll feel the sun on you. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but I can be outside and be relatively all right.
Yeah.
I'd rather be outside not sweating than go inside and be sweating. It's so weird.
See, here.
So I guess I can see why you say that you're fine, because it's like,
well, because like when I'm driving, right?
You have the wind also, even if it is hot air hitting you, it's still air hitting you.
Yeah, it's still air. It's still like flowing through my clothes.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like it helps more than it hurts.
Yeah. Because like when I go out on my bike, like yes, I go out like when the sunset is going on, but like it's still 100 degrees out. It's still hot. I still get punched in the face when I step outside.
Like the worst part is that I just got really, really dark.
Well, I mean, that's your fault for also not wearing any fucking sunscreen.
I don't
have
any.
So then buy some.
So get some. Ask us.
It's like $3.
I don't need it.
I mean, you've proven that you don't. You haven't gotten burnt.
I haven't.
But the moment that you do, your skin's fucked forever.
I know.
It only takes once, and then after it's like heat stroke.
Why do you think I stay inside most of the time if I can help it? Except at my job, I have to go outside all the fucking time.
You're still fucking driving home for like
I'm back, motherfucker.
Hi, Matsu. We're talking about heat.
Yeah,
Matsu's gonna die when he moves over here.
About rent discussion too, and
oh right, I forget that Matsu has headphones.
The rant I could go on,
dude. No, for real though. I saw the statistics because like ASU recently did like publish their like recent like study. Like, dude, 23% increase since 2019 in rent.
Yeah,
it's insane.
And not to mention how much of the housing market gets more and more owned by corporation rather than people that need housing.
Yes. No, like that's the other thing that they talked about in this post. Where the fuck is it? They also mentioned how it's like typical home costs 2.8 times the median homeowner's income. By 2023 it rose to 4.6, which is also an insane statistic. But there was an interesting statistic about new home construction is rising, but demand is still outpacing the supply. Home purchases are declining amid high prices and mortgage rates. Evictions are hitting record high levels. Homelessness is remaining high, has not hit record high, but is remaining high. But the thing that got me is that their stats say, and like it's not 100% because like it's difficult to like take proper stock of like homeless statistics, but apparently here recently a lot of people that are homeless in Arizona, like they're only homeless not because they don't have jobs. They have jobs. The housing market is just that fucking expensive. They can't afford it. And I'm like,
that's where you're at.
It's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. No,
like I'm not gonna go on record saying that every C-level executive for BlackRock needs to be strung out in the street and shot. I'm not going on record saying that. But I am going on record saying that BlackRock as a company should dissolve and every single asset they own claimed by an average American.
Yeah,
right now.
I don't know exactly, but they keep buying up all the homes for themselves as a corporation.
They're
so
a multinational.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
They're an investment and financial services company that owns like a quarter of all the real estate market in America.
Holy shit!
Literally 1 in 4 properties.
I know that. I know that statistic.
Which is fucking insane. What do you mean? There's more houses than people.
More houses than people, and yet somehow we have homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
wasn't there a country that just says like everybody is not homeless anymore? Everybody gets a place to stay, and then like basically everything around that got fixed.
yeah, seriously, the solution to homelessness: give the homeless a house. That's the solution.
It doesn't even have to be like a 4-bedroom, house. It could literally
Give
be
them-
a 2-bedroom
Give
apartment.
them a room and board.
Yeah.
It's the literal. It's the easiest solution of all time. Like literally, that's it.
But it's not that simple. There's a lot of issues. No, it is
It's
quite literally. You could fix so much in this country. You wouldn't be able to fix everything.
It's literally.
You could fix so much.
So
that everybody
fucking
doesn't
much.
have to worry
Too.
about
The thing
losing
that
their.
pisses me off too. It's like, oh, but like, you know, we're gonna lose like so much money, the economy, and it's like,
You're going to gain
okay,
so
you're
much
gonna gain
more.
because you're not understanding how this fucking functions. You're gonna gain, all right. Also, secondly, like, how many billionaires do we have in the United States?
Like
Too many.
6.
If you're concerned about
20
money,
too many.
if you're concerned about money, why don't they just do
Ask
it?
them.
Why
Yeah,
don't they
just
just do
pull,
it?
pull up your bootstraps and ask the billionaires for money.
That's like what? An eighth of their
A
fortune?
small loan. A small
That's
loan,
what
$1
this
million.
is
Fourth of their fortune?
This is why I said that the only good billionaire is Scrooge McDuck, because a his money's all in fiat currency,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
also the first one who explains is like, no. I don't just sit on the money. I am spending so much of it, and I'm making it grow. So I'm stimulating the economy with all of this massive wealth.
Ay.
Like,
And even
that
then,
is-
I still say take Scrooge's head and spread his money farther.
you know what? If you said I'm taking your money and spreading it, Scrooge McDuck would probably be like, all right, I get what you're going for, but don't kill me.
Yeah.
Like, he'd probably let you just do all, like, spread his money
Mhm.
equally, right?
Yeah. Like,
His,
if we ever finally came for all the billionaires, I would not exempt Scrooge McDuck, but I would also expect, while we're not going to the billionaires, if I went to Scrooge and said, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, invest in me. Give me some of your money so I can get this kick-started. I
he'd be all
actually
over
think
that.
he'd say yes.
He'd be all over that. That's the difference between Scrooge McDuck and Glomgold, right? Glomgold wants to
Yeah.
sit on all of it. Scrooge McDuck is just like, oh, you want to spend my money to make it grow because you want
Yes.
to stimulate the economy?
Use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the difference.
Scrooge McDuck is
Like,
good.
Scrooge
like
McDuck
Scrooge
is good.
McDuck is the billionaire who's trying to not be a billionaire.
Yeah.
There's also the Addams Family.
Oh, yeah, Gomez would fucking tell us how best to
Gomez is a
kill
billionaire.
him and serve
The
him.
Addams Family is a fucking billionaire.
I mean, I knew
Yes,
they
they are.
had wealth, but like
They
have
are
generational
wealthy as
estate
they're
wealth.
that wealthy?
They are that
Oh
They
my
are
wealthy.
that
God, what the
wealthy.
fuck did
But they
Gomez
also-
do?
And
Oh, it's not just
Gomez
Gomez, it's
would
the
be
entire
the
family.
first to set up a guillotine on his lawn, sit in it, say, "Hey, do you
Exactly.
want to let it go?"
He'd be
He would
crying
be
in Morticia's arms when they're just like, they didn't spare us. Why?
Yeah, he would be upset that we didn't include him in killing him.
Yeah,
All right, so there's two good billionaires: the Addams Family and Scrooge McDuck.
Fucking
I would
apparently.
also say the Costco founder and Arizona iced tea guy.
Arizona Ice Tea guy isn't worth billions, though.
Yeah.
Is he? Is he
No.
not?
He's not.
Oh.
He has a lot of money, but being a billionaire is
He has a lot of money. That's why he's keeping the recommended price at 99 cents.
Is he a good rich person? Sure. I can.
Okay.
I'll say that. Like the late CEO of Little Caesars.
Mm.
That man did a shitload. The Rosa Parks rent thing is not the only thing.
I know.
My God.
Little Caesars tastes so good when you realize the founder paid Rosa Parks rent for years.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
not just that, like the amount of charity work that man did, like
You
the
know
amount of
who else
money
is, like,
he
a-
gave back, like it's insane.
You know, there is one rich person who I know is like actively like making herself not a billionaire. Dolly Parton.
I
yeah.
don't really know much about Dolly Parton. I just know I just know she's pretty chill.
She gives away so much of her money.
Yeah.
Like she
has
gives away money.
a
She
lot.
spends it on, like, of course, Dollywood, but she also
Yeah.
has like a program giving children books.
Mhm.
Like, she is the reason she's not a billionaire, because she's actively investing all of her money into other people.
That's pretty
she's
chill.
still
Yeah.
rich, right?
Of course.
Way richer than she probably ever
The
needs.
thing is that
But like, she keeps trying to reinvest in
Yeah.
like the people around her.
that's the thing that pisses me off about billionaires and like rich people in general, where it's just like, oh, they don't want to get rid of their money because like then they won't be like rich. And it's like, yes, you will. If you are smart, if you are smart enough with your money to get to this point in time, You're really telling me that you're really telling me that you would be dumb enough to somehow spend all of it helping people?
The thing is that
yes,
they
would you? Yes, but also if you're smart with it, you would still have a sizable chunk.
The thing is that they didn't even, because like billionaires, they don't like have billions of dollars.
No, they don't.
$1 billion.
That's like their net worth.
Yeah, there's a net worth, so it's tied up in all of their assets,
which is
their assets
different from. It's not fiat.
Yeah,
you know.
But it's like you're still worth this much.
Yeah,
you could use that wealth to help people.
Yeah, you
right?
get to a certain point where it's like because of your net worth, it's like you can go to the bank and be like, I need this loan, and the bank is like, oh well, you're worth this much, then yes. And
they also didn't get there by being smart. They got there by exploiting people.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. That's why I'm saying it's like if genuinely, like if you think that somehow you'll spend all your money despite the fact that you were able to make it this far, you really don't. You really think that you can't give a large portion of that to X thing and still not have enough? You have billions. Literally. I don't think you understand what that means.
1 million seconds is like 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 32 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, that's one singular billion. Like, multiple?
Multiple.
And I mean,
it's unfathomable, the amount.
Here's one of my issues with billionaires, too. They aren't rich.
Not wrong.
No, not traditionally rich, you know?
No,
it's
no,
all
no, no,
asset worth, right?
A, that. B, a lot of the spending power that billionaires use is debt. It's loans.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's loans.
Like, they don't even use money.
No.
They use pretend.
Yeah.
They use their fucking imagination.
It literally, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not fiat currency. It's literally like once you're worth that much money, you go and you can just tell the bank, I need a loan for X amount. And the bank's like, sure, whatever. But it's not real money. That's why, like, for example, there was that moment where, I don't know, Elon Musk was fucking Senate trial or some shit. And someone was saying like, oh, he has this much money. And he was like, I mean, that's my net worth. But in terms of like money, I don't have that much money. And I'm like, I don't like you, but like, he wasn't lying there. Like, it's true.
Okay,
net worth isn't the same.
Like, there's a thing where it's just like, okay, he doesn't have that much money, but he's worth this much, which means that like all of his stocks are worth something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the banks will take that something based on like the value it could be worth, even though it's literally not worth anything.
Literally not worth anything.
So it's like it's this system of like, then what the fuck are we doing here?
It's so bizarre.
Like,
it's so bizarre.
Especially that pisses me off about the loan thing. It's not like they repay those either.
No,
they don't. They just keep renegotiating them and imagining more money out of it.
Literally.
And that shit pisses me off.
It's completely insane, is what it is. It's all pretend monopoly money at some point once you get high enough, and it's like, what's happening?
I'm gonna say something, and I think I speak for all four of us. The Sadbois say destroy capitalism.
I say eat the rich.
We are in the fucking stages of late stage capitalism, and it is not great.
There's a meme, that goes around. It's like late stage capitalism stole my lizard milk.
Yeah. I think we've been in late stage capitalism for so fucking long now. It's like, when is
We're not even in the cool. We're not even in the cool version of late stage capitalism.
There is no cool version of late stage
Yes,
capitalism.
there is.
Yeah, there is. Cyberpunk.
It's when it explodes.
Cyberpunk
2077.
is dystopian as hell and not cool.
It's when it's cyberpunk. So
cyberpunk is dystopian, Chris.
Oh,
yes, we're in the capitalist dystopia, but we don't get any of the cool cybernetics that
exactly.
Cyberpunk
He's not
gets.
wrong. We are in a fucking dystopia.
Even if we did live in cyberpunk dystopia, none of us would be able to afford that shit. That's why
we would,
it
we
still
could go out
sucks ass.
We could go out, sell some chooms and get money.
You say that, but that's the thing about cyberpunk is that like it's so far into the advent of this technology that it's literally become so commonplace that like
anybody can get
destitute can afford it.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about like
I was thinking about the financials of it was ridiculous. The other day I was sitting here playing Cyberpunk and I was like, man, like realistically, like what is the economy like here? Like how does any of this function? Because it's like this Night City is like a free state. It's not technically part of the NUSA. So it's like, how does this It was a whole rabbit hole that I went down. It was weird.
My old boss at the
Dante,
dessert
do you want the
shop.
comparison?
Huh?
It's Vegas.
Yeah.
It's Vegas and the like ghost town next to it that serves as the actual city.
You're not wrong. Especially considering that Vegas is not actually even Las Vegas. It's what the fuck is it called? What is it called? Paradise?
Yeah, it's called Paradise.
That's the city name, right? It's Paradise. And like Las Vegas is actually north of the strip.
Yeah.
So technically speaking, we're fucking old. No, it's north. No, because
Paradise
remember,
is north.
No. North because we're Fremont Street. Fremont Street is actually Vegas because remember, Fremont Street is actually downtown Las Vegas, which is north of the strip.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the only reason I remember where Las Vegas, the city, actually is, being north of the strip.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about my my old boss from the dessert shop, and he was
The
just
dessert shop?
Yeah,
What dessert shop?
the one next to the theater. I'm not gonna say the name.
Dessert shop?
Do you remember the theater that I used to live near?
There? Like, when I first met you?
Yeah, there's a dessert shop right outside of it.
Oh, I didn't know that you... Huh. Trying to think back to the first place I knew that you worked at. Definitely was not that. Oh, huh. Okay. Never heard of it.
Sorry, I unplugged my microphone for a second so I could say it really quietly to Dante.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you could just cut it out, but like,
Yeah. It's fine.
it's whatever.
Easier that way.
Yeah.
But he was just like, maybe all these countries are just switch to capitalism like the rest of the world, and it's just like,
What?
that would suck.
No.
Like you are literally doing cultural appropriation right now. By the way, like that's what the entire place was about, was cultural appropriation.
Oh, God.
And he was like, everybody switch capitalism, and then
No.
So I got discriminated there because I didn't use iPhones.
Oh. Oh, no. The text messages from you aren't the white color.
The blue.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You mess up the group text chain.
So I wasn't. Nobody cared about me. There's like, you just switch to iPhone. Everybody else does. Everybody else in the universe does. Or in the world does. And then I learned later, it's just like, no, the majority market share in not just Samsung, it's Android.
Yeah, it's Android because
like the majority market share in the world, like 70% is Android.
Mainly because China doesn't fucking use iPhone. They use what is it, Huawei?
Yeah, Huawei.
Which, guess what that runs on?
Android.
I thought it was Huawei.
Is it? I don't know.
Huawei.
I just know it's Huawei. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Huawei.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that's not fucking Apple. That's Android. Look, I want to switch to iPhone, but I'm doing it for practical reasons because it's like, okay, most of my family has iPhone. Cassie now has iPhone. It makes sense for me to switch to iPhone. And also, logistically, I was thinking about it. I was like, if we have access to an iPhone, that opens the door for like filming stuff. It's just fun. And if I don't like it down the line, I go back to my Samsung, and then I just have a fucking iPhone in the corner, just hanging out, or whatever. But I cannot understand why people are so.
It's a vibe.
I don't get it.
iPhones are a better vibe. It's a good vibe.
No, okay, sure. Like
Androids are dirty, blurry cameras. Meanwhile, Androids have always
literally
had better cameras.
Samsung literally has the better camera. Like literally, we have the better camera. Is it by a lot nowadays? No, not really. I've seen the statistics, the numbers. It's not by much.
Our screens are better.
Yes, that is very true. The screens on iPhones are not as good. Also, we have better headphones, and I've proven that firsthand because I found my AirPods again after better half of a year them missing. Found them again. Compared them to my Amazon Echo buds because there's not many fucking in-ear buds anymore, so I have very limited choice. I compared the two. I was really surprised to find that the AirPods sounded worse. I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure the AirPods would be better, but no. Apparently the Echo Buds were better.
It's weird watching Wade be like such a slut for Apple. Like sometimes.
I get it though. He's a creative.
Yeah, so am I. But you'd think I'd want like a Mac for things, but it's just like, no, I like the Windows ecosystem a lot better, even though Windows really fucking sucks. I'm telling you, when I get a new PC, like if I get like a new M.2 drive, which I do want one, I'm gonna reinstall Windows 10.
Everyone crying
I
about.
mean, I went through the whole reinstall with my new setup.
Did you do Windows
new
11?
motherboard, new M2? Fuck no. I used the little thummy Ironside gave me and reinstalled Windows 10 from base.
Hell yeah. That's what we did.
I uninstalled Cortana, I uninstalled Copilot,
Fuck
I
yes.
uninstalled Copilot again.
Fuck yes. I can't stand that shit.
I'm glad I got you the Windows Classic shell because it's just so much better.
Yeah, it's cool. I like
Matzo, you should get a program called OpenShell because it makes Windows function more like Windows instead of the hybrid thing that they started doing with 8.1.
Yeah, you click the home the start button and it's like the old school shit instead of the new stupid shit.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I mean, I don't mind the tiles.
I don't like
like
maybe, but like you go to like the old style and you're just like, why did we ever switch from this?
It's prettier.
I don't doubt that.
It looks fancy.
Also, if you ever wanted to, you could make your own custom Windows button.
It is cool. And if you ever want to switch back at the very top of the menu, you just click switch, and then it just goes right back to the other one. It's really nice. It's good shit.
I suggest OpenShell, Matzo. Like,
it's good.
Obviously, you can uninstall it. You know how it works. If you don't like it, I recommend it.
It's good
because making Windows feel like Windows 7 just worked
better for me.
It's also great
because they bring back the all program button, which is why the fuck did we get rid of that?
Exactly.
Like,
also, Matzo, I'm not sure if you know this, but Arrow is like the best Windows style.
I think I agree with that. I'm trying to remember what Arrow looked like.
Translucency.
I kind of have that enabled
on Vista?
On 10 right now.
No, Arrow was 7.
Really?
The way it looked on 7 is what I'm thinking of.
It's just funny the Windows cycle. Everyone is just like, no, I don't want to upgrade, no. And then the next time, then everyone gets used to it, and the next upgrade comes, and they're like, no.
Well, no, the Windows cycle is it's like, oh, this is pretty good. Oh, this fucking sucks. Oh, this is pretty good. Oh, this fucking sucks. Oh, this is pretty good. Oh, this fucking sucks. Oh, this is pretty good. Oh, this fucking sucks.
Look, I'm over here, man.
Like, here's my start menu right now. I don't mind the tiles. I actually kind of use the tiles.
Insanity.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice if that...
Wouldn't it be nice?
It's not necessarily the tiles that are the problem. The tiles are kind of fine, right? But
like here, just screenshot mine.
What is it?
Shift. I have it.
Just do what I did. Hit print screen and paste it into Paint.
But
what? No.
No. We're not
yeah.
doing
No.
that.
Just Control Shift S at the same time.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Really?
Windows Shift S. There we go. That's Dante's.
That's what mine looks like. It looks like that good classic shit.
Oh, isn't that so nice?
I love it.
I mean, it's not bad, but like...
Also, control panel being right there is really nice.
Dude, I go to control panel so fucking often.
Also, default programs, devices, and printers.
It's
control panel being there is nice. I wish that was easy access.
Control panel
like,
being easy access is so good.
I don't know. I use my start menu as like a little quick options menu, which is why I like the tiles actually. Because I'd be like, oh, I need to open a notepad. I don't have to go find it. I just have it right there because I set it there.
I'm so used to like avoiding the home menu because of the tiles that I literally never even open my home menu unless I'm turning my computer off.
But now you use it, right?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No. Any program I need is on the desktop. I shortcut everything, so...
Well, sometimes I can't use my main desktop, right, where all the icons are.
Yeah. But, I mean, I just click on the fucking bottom right, go to, the go to desktop button. Half the time, and if I'm editing, I'm just going through File Explorer, so I just open File Explorer. I either access everything through desktop or File Explorer. Like, I rarely use my home.
Maybe I'm just insane.
Yeah, I don't use the tiles either.
I like
but
this
like
aesthetic
that's just a preference thing. I don't hate them.
They're not the worst. They do annoy me because like I'll remove a tile, for example, and then like I'll come back to it like a handful of months later and it's back and I'm like, I fucking removed you.
That is weird. I've never had that happen.
I've had it happen at least twice and I'm like, what are you doing? No.
But no, yeah, you can see like I'm even slowly building my tiles back up because programs that I need quick access to, like I need a notepad, I need paint, I want to open Gacha game, I want to open League of Legends and torture myself.
Matzo,
you want to
if
install
it's, if it's something
Matzo.
that I go to on a very daily basis, I put it on my taskbar. Like Steam is down there. I almost always open Steam.
Steam's got to be on your taskbar.
Yeah, my taskbar is.
But then if it's something that I access occasionally, like I'm gonna put OBS in a tile eventually.
OBS in a tile?
I have it right there. Yeah.
Not your taskbar?
No, because I don't use it like every day. It's but like, oh, I'm gonna go stream. I need to open OBS.
Using it multiple times a week. You know that.
I mean, looks back to my old streaming schedule. Literally never uses it more than once a week.
But aren't you going to be doing more days?
Yeah, but like maybe 3 at most.
But that's like 3. That's so many days.
Yeah. So I hit start, click OBS. It's
Insanity.
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 And I say that, keep in mind, Nikkei right there, I do open every day. But I like it conveniently right there in my little start menu as a tile. So I don't have to think about it constantly. Compared to Steam, which I think about constantly. Discord, I think about constantly. Sticky notes, I think about fucking constantly.
There's 2 kinds of sad boy, gamer and horny.
But the tiles, I don't think about constantly. So I just,
that's fair.
Oh, wait, I need this. Let me go to my tile of it.
I don't mind the tiles too much in Windows 10. I do fucking hate Windows 11's stupid ass setup.
Windows 11 pisses me off.
It's in the center. Why isn't it in the
Windows
center?
11 makes me violent.
Oh, you're right, that is Mac. Fuck. Yeah, no, Windows 11, I have to deal with it when I go to the unit, or if I use the just any computer related to the eBay stuff is Windows 11 right now, and I'm like, I hate this. This sucks.
I keep getting reminded on my PC, so it's like Windows 11, and this is like I don't.
Mine has stopped.
Fucking
and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I don't have to be continuously reminded about Windows 11. And I'm like,
I don't want Windows
11.
When
the fuck is it going to force us?
Oh, it's not going to force us. It's just saying
there's no more updates, basically, right?
Or security updates.
It's like mid-October when that stops. Unless you buy the extended coverage.
Oh my god, of course they're selling.
I just don't care.
Of course they're selling it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Do you guys have an antivirus installed on your computer?
No.
Yeah, like, remember when like that was the thing where everyone was just like, you need an antivirus, and I'm like, nowadays, like I haven't had one like well over like a decade and a half, and I'm like,
antiviruses turned out to be fucking stupid.
Yeah, because antiviruses ended up being essentially malware.
Scams and malware.
Here's
antiviruses
the
ended up being Windows Defender, but like on a little bit of crack. So it's
like, and I'm like, in my experience, like Windows Defender does its job. You don't really need anything else.
Here's the thing, though. Back like 20-ish years ago, Windows Defender basically didn't exist.
True.
It didn't exist, or it didn't exist to the quality that it does now.
Yeah,
I have
Windows
no idea.
Defender in the last like 10 years especially has become an actually usable antivirus in its own right. But like 10 years ago was about when virus scares stopped being as prevalent because they mostly only focus on corporations now. Because the average user is worth fucking nothing compared to a corporation that has that user's information already.
Because they just expect
But you wind back 20 years when the internet's fresh and new and all the hobby coders are like gray hatting and making viruses and like, haha, you are a loser. That type shit. That was when you actually needed an antivirus. And it's just computer literacy has been so poorly aged intentionally people still think, oh, you need an antivirus. You don't anymore. You just need Windows Defender because it's actually worth something now. And people aren't making viruses like they used to.
Thank God.
Yeah, people aren't making Bonzi Buddy anymore.
Exactly.
I don't have to fear Trojans anymore. My computer had a fucking Trojan, and like within like the first year of getting a internet, that sucked.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking sucked.
Yeah, the only Trojan
Well, like-
you fear is the condom brand.
Yeah, it's true.
Viruses literally have nothing on general advertisements anymore. General advertising on the internet is so much worse and more intrusive than virus pop-ups ever were.
It's crazy.
I keep thinking about this one thing I saw. It was like, I think it was Vinny Vinesauce. He did like a like intentionally trying to give a virtual machine viruses.
So this is not the
Mhm.
guy that says, "Hey, Vsauce."
No.
He's our
No,
chosen
that's
people.
Vsauce.
Yeah, that's
You,
Michael.
you tell me that Vinesauce and Vsauce are not the same thing?
Yes.
They are
Oh
not.
my God, really?
They've never been the same
Really?
thing.
Holy shit. Huh.
You blew Dante's mind.
Yeah, no, but there's
No, actually.
there's this video of like of Vinny just like loading a computer with like viruses like or websites, and one pop-up comes up and it's just like, "You'll have sex tonight," and then it goes,
Oh my God, really?
and it's just Vinny like in his weird accent going like, "You'll have sex tonight." Because
Pop-ups
it's just a pop-up. on,
Pop-ups
like,
are so fucking bizarre to think about now, and it's just like, man, what a fucking like dated like thing from back then.
Here's
Like,
one. Click this to get a free iPod Touch.
oh my God, I feel
I
like
got really close to Dante and like held my lips up to the microphone for that.
like of course there was the MILFs in your area, which has now been relegated to just a fucking sidebar ad. And
That's
I'm
now
like,
been
"Who-"
replaced by make your own AI, bitch.
yeah, of course, AI
Fuck
games.
your AI food a girlfriend.
And there's that one specific like
That's the ad.
GIF. There's one specific GIF, and I think it's like a Resident Evil girl getting it from the back, and the
Yeah.
artist is like,
Oh yeah, they
I've
steal,
seen the
they
artist
steal
on Twitter
from
be
a
like,
really
"Hey,
good.
can I get in contact with who did this because this is mine?"
Yeah, they
the
steal
artist
really
is like, "What
good
the fuck?"
fucking animation from 3D artists,
Oh
from
my
3D
God, it's-
porn artists.
Yeah, it's always
I
Overwatch.
can't wait to be a good
Overwatch
3D porn
or-
artist.
Final
Did
Fantasy
you
or
did you guys
Resident
see?
Evil.
Did you guys see what they did to Overwatch? Okay, so Persona 5 collab, right?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like shit.
No, of course it does, as to be expected. But no, Diva,
Yeah, it's Makoto.
Makoto,
The
Yeah.
dumbest shit ever.
Makoto,
Makoto.
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 Utaba was right there. What
Yeah,
were
right?
they thinking?
They weren't.
Makoto?
No, you want to know what's even better? I saw it on
That's the only one I've seen. I haven't. Who the fuck is Joker?
I don't know. I don't care. No, but I saw something where it's just like, oh, they're doing like the highlight intro,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's just the all-out attacks. They don't have any style or substance to them at all. So, because like you know how
They don't have style or substance, and it's a Persona collab. How do you fuck that up?
I'm pulling it up.
So
I'm looking
you
it
know
up.
how you know
Yes,
how
please.
like the whole point of like the highlight intro is that it becomes a drawn image.
Yes.
right? Yeah, they don't do that.
What the? How do you fuck that up?
So it's like they're just doing the pose with just the regular stock colors and the 3D models,
How do
and
you
there's
fuck it
no, and it like it eases into like the pose.
How
So
do you
you know how
fuck it
like
up?
On does like that
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't go.
It doesn't.
Bam!
Bam. Yeah.
It's like
She just does
Bam.
it.
Yeah.
And it's like that. You took away the sauce.
like timing of the timing of, and Overwatch
And it's like-
animators are good, right?
Overwatch animators are good. That's for damn sure. You
So it's
cannot
like-
knock them on that.
I'm seeing. I think it was like Mercy is on or something like that. So I forget who it was.
Sure.
At least it's not fucking Kiriko. Again.
Okay,
30
so
million fucking
Okay,
so
times.
Chris,
I
hit
don't
us,
know
hit us,
any
hit
of
us, hit
these
us.
characters, but so first I
You
want to
don't
talk
know
about
any
the
of these
price.
characters. That's a
I
great
don't know. I don't know
start.
some of these. I don't know some of these characters. Okay.
Okay, hit us. Hit
But
us.
first here's the price. So if you want the Mega Thief, the
There's
Phantom
a
Thieves Mega
price?
Bundle. Yes. These events, these event skins, they cost money to buy to get the skins.
They're not just like on the
cosmetics.
pass.
No, they're a bundle.
Oh my-
They run from and they're FOMO. They only run for like 2 weeks.
Couple weeks.
Come on.
Yeah, it's this,
like I
this-
was
this
about to
event
say,
is
like,
from-
okay, cool. I can drop some cash to get it instead of having to,
so it's
stretch
from
it out over like
September-
a 100 battle pass.
Bucks.
But
No. Hold on. No. So it's September 16th to the 29th. The Mega Bundle which costs 6,900 Overwatch coins, is $69. This bundle includes all 5 skins, the highlight intros, victory poses, name cards, player icons, voice lines, and sprays for each character, plus a Joker Mari weapon charm.
It literally costs less to buy a copy of Persona 5 Royal and play through it.
There are now the free. You want to know what the free? You know what? So during which time the skins will be available in the shop, and a number of free Morgana themed cosmetics will be earnable via challenges, like the Morgana name card and player Archon.
The character everyone loves to fucking like shit on. Awesome.
Yes. Now there are also individual bundles for each character, which cost $28 each. Essentially, they contain the skin, all of the other like Phantom Thieves cosmetics for that specific character. If you only want the skins themselves, they can be purchased individually for about $19 each.
Oh
but
my
you don't get
God.
you don't get any of the other cosmetics. All you get is the skin.
That's insane.
Now this is being said that like all of these bundles are pricey. If you want 3 or more of the skins, you may as well just get the mega bundle. Like previous crossover cosmetics, they are only available during the event for purchase, which runs from the 16th to the 29th. So
we have 2 fucking weeks.
So Fox is the character Life Weaver.
No clue who that is.
I don't know either.
Are you gonna post anything?
Is hold on. I can
pictures,
do that.
boy.
Hold on, I'm gonna post all. I'm just gonna copy and paste all of them.
Yeah, that works. I'll probably
as a group, so you can individually look at them.
I just $20 for a singular cosmetic.
So these are the skins. So
not even Fortnite has the balls to do
looks
that.
Like a healer. Yeah, I do know of Lifeweaver. He's a healer. He gets to be Fox. Wu Yang gets to be Joker.
Okay,
which Wu Yang is the newest character.
Yeah.
So even I don't know
Fox actually. Okay, you know what? Fox actually does look
like the skins do look don't look bad. Mercy, it gets to be
Joker is literally just Joker.
Panther.
That's insane.
Panther. Joker gets Mercy gets to be Panther.
Yeah.
Diva gets to be Makoto.
The dumbest shit ever.
Genji gets to be Skull.
Mercy being on.
That looks bad. That looks bad.
Mercy being on is strange to me. Am I the only one? Like,
no, it's strange.
No,
like
it's strange.
Like Mercy.
For this is a time
being,
when
Genji
probably would have worked.
Skull is weird.
Genji, he looks bad. He looks bad.
I don't get Makoto Diva.
You could again for $69.
You
could
get all
buy
of this.
a copy of Persona 5 Royal and see why these character choices were bad.
You could buy a copy of Persona 5 Royal and a copy of Persona 5 for cheaper.
Yeah.
And let me see. Oh my God, Skull. What the fuck?
Look at these.
Why is Genji Skull?
Oh, that's. Oh.
Wu Yang looks like shit.
Oh.
Genji looks like shit. Diva looks like shit.
Okay. So
Lifeweaver's fine.
Normally, I wouldn't use this derogatorily because I love it, but it just looks like someone tried doing, Persona 5 thing. You're like, oh, look, here's my like SFM thing, But it's like
I get what you mean.
If they were doing that, I wouldn't knock them because hey, that's actually pretty cool. This is Overwatch 2. I'd expect quality.
Oh, 64% off. That is $194 if it wasn't a discount.
Come on, man. Like
the discount just exists to tempt people into buying it more.
No, for
they would
real,
never
though.
actually list it for
it's
that.
just FOMO. God, it's like, yes, did you do the pose correctly? I can't say they didn't. Like the on pose, like that looks like On's victory pose. In the
I can tell you from having played
in the all-out
I can
attack
tell you
thing.
from having played Persona 5 Phantom X yesterday with On in my party, that is her pose. Like I can tell you that pose is right. I cannot tell you that pose looks good.
Did they do a good job like animating them? Yes, because they are talented at that. But come on.
Mm-hmm.
They do get to
I'm going to say something and it's going to make me sound like an asshole.
Hold on. Because I'm not done posting
my God.
stuff.
Skull got worse when I saw him. Wait, Skull is Genji?
Yes, I'm saying Genji is Skull. For
Why
some
is Genji
reason.
Skull?
I know.
I'm trying to think of a character that would fit. Skull. I can't think of one. But Genji?
I need to mention
these are the voice lines that they get to say too.
We can't really.
Joker's.
I know, no. It's just they just say what it's saying is the thing.
Yeah,
like,
what the text
it's a
is.
beautiful rose. What the text is, which it's like one line. Like
I will say I do like Fox.
Says, fuck.
I think out of all of them,
rose.
I think out of all of them, Fox is really good, and I think On is like also pretty good. Like On is pretty alright.
And then here's the splash art, which is just the fucking persona, the sprays. It's just persona. It's just the persona character, like straight up.
It's just the character.
These
It's
have
not
no
even
sauce.
as Overwatch.
Honestly, the best one period is Fox. Like it actually looks like him.
There's barely any white in these, so it has no sauce. Like there's no outline on them. There's no highlight. There's nothing there. And I need to mention.
You know what this looks like?
What?
The spray of like Joker and like the rest of them. It looks like someone took the spray from in-game from like Persona 5.
Yeah, like
they
actual
went
thing.
to Photoshop or whatever program you use. I don't know if they do this. They did remove background, and it removes the background, but it also removed like the hyper stylized like like the lines.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Part of the texture.
Like
there's the thing that bothers me. I need to mention this, guys. I need to mention this because I work in a 3D program all the fucking time because I like making art, right? These highlight things, like the ends, they look bad, and I can tell you they look bad because they're trying to retrofit these poses, which are meant to look dynamic in 2D.
This is the worst one.
I know. They're meant to look dynamic in 2D because they're a flat image, so they don't have to care about the constraints of these characters. And the thing is, Overwatch isn't a stranger to stretching the character models out, like just to make them look good. But no, they're under very specific constraints to make them look realistic, like Final Fantasy XIV screenshot people, right? That's why Skull looks weird. You should be able to see both of his eyes. And the way his arm is just kind of just there. Diva, fuck. That's such a bad render for Diva. It is such a bad render, that highlight outro. Because it's just her turning her back. It's supposed to be side profile. Fox, I guess it's fine. And I say it's fine in gigantic air quotes, but again, they're not accounting for, like, this isn't even a Dutch angle on the character, right?
Yeah.
They're just standing there. And because these are 3D models that are meant to be turned around, like, as poses and such, they're not taking advantage of what the 2D art is supposed to do, which I get that's what they're not trying to do or whatever like that, but it looks bad. On's pose is off. I can't explain why. It's off, right? She's supposed to be leaning in a little bit more. Her fingers are supposed to be spread out a little bit more. Oh god. And what's wrong with fucking Wu Yang?
Okay. So
he looks so off. He's like looking at his glove in the victory pose thing, and he's supposed to be tilted back a little bit.
Looks like he has a lazy eye.
Kinda. Skull, it looks so bad. Genji's skull
looks like I'm gonna say this. I'm looking. The short I just posted. It's showing all of them in game. Skull Genji in gameplay, like from the first person mode, doesn't actually look that bad. He's using the sword. He's using like a machete that does Skull have a machete that he uses, or a sword or something at times?
No.
Or does he always use the pipe?
He uses a pipe.
It's a pipe.
Okay, he uses the pipe for his ultimate. He uses the pipe. The pipe comes out when Genji ults, which doesn't actually look bad in game. Of course, I hate the Queen Diva one. That's just like
Queen Diva is a very strange decision.
I can't tell much.
If it turned the bot into a motorcycle instead, then I would give them more credit and they would look better.
But it's the wrong character for that.
It is the wrong character.
I'm grabbing the all-outs from P5X.
I'm sorry, Matsu. I know you kind of like Overwatch too, so I probably shouldn't be shitting on it as hard as I am.
Oh, no the fuck I don't! Who do you take me for?
He likes Apex.
I haven't played it in like half a year. B, it's alright at best. Marvel Rivals does it better.
Oh, Marvel Rivals does it so much better.
He likes Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was kind of an asshole just talking about fucking the way this looks like shit because I know 3D programs a little bit. But oh god, this looks so bad. Oh, and fucking Wu Yang's mask is wrong on the all-out attack highlight thing. Whatever.
Okay.
The mask is wrong.
Panther skull.
Here we go. Here we go. There's this. This shows everything, including the
Oh God.
yeah.
God, that made my blood boil just watching that because it.
I'm just watching a quick 20 seconds of it. Oh, yeah, no, they took out the sauce. They took out the sauce. Where's the sauce? When she does the victory,
look at this. Also, that looks like shit, and then it doesn't snap in.
No, the whole thing with the victory pose is that it snaps. They have a very specific part where they look at that. Joker just puts his glove on. Okay, cool. Where's the snap? They do a little bit of a snap with they clearly slow it down for that little bit, where the snap is supposed to happen, but it's not hard. Did they have to do the draw?
No. I hold up. I gotta.
They could have fucking.
They could have put more effort into it, especially because it's a fucking it's a victory highlight.
Shit. Okay, I have
Fox
all
looks the
5
best.
of them. Shoutouts to Gamer Corner for the video I stole these from.
Thanks, Gamer Corner.
I'm gonna order them in the exact same order that Chris has them in this.
So and Joker, Skull, Queen, and Fox.
Usually it's on. I've got to post this really quick for Dante.
Can't believe no love for Haru.
Yeah, right.
Haru always getting absolutely fucked.
There are all 5 of their all-out poses from P5X. So you can compare and contrast exactly what's wrong with each of them. The one I want to highlight the most, they're not on red backgrounds.
These
They're
are not from
colorless,
Persona 5.
featureless
These are
red
P5X,
backgrounds.
They literally look the same. That's crazy. Did they literally just rip them from P5? Because it really does look like that. There's just so much sauce when it's drawn,
Mhm.
Let's look at Skull, because Skull's one where I think he just looks like actual trash. Right?
Skull looks so good in his regular splash. The color that he has,
Oh no, it's not that one.
No, it's up.
So
it's up. There's no sauce.
The thought that came to my mind when Sonata was saying something about Anne's looks off, it's the angles. It's all the angles.
Yeah.
Her upper torso isn't leaned forward enough. Her head is leaned too far to the right.
God, Fox has so much fucking sauce, dude.
Do I
saying sauce because Sonic fans
look, I like Fox's design here in Overwatch. I think it looks the best out of all of them. But I mean, obviously you compare the splash screen, the victory screen. There's no comparison to the original. There just isn't. And did you replicate the pose? Sure. But you looked at it and you were just yeah, okay, let's just get it as close as we can without being the same. And it's just.
Here's a beef I have with Joker, especially. Why is his coat? Why are all of his clothes so fucking thick? Look at the thickness of the collar on that jacket. That's 4 layers of fabric.
It's a lot.
Is it because does Wu Yang's base outfit look that thick, Matzo?
I think Overwatch costuming in general looks that thick.
Okay.
That's probably why it's just the stylistic thing with Overwatch. Okay, no,
the skull one gets worse because his popped up collar.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the Genji part of the video I just posted, his mask will clip through the collar on his left shoulder. It clips through as he's moving.
But then also further, that big red growth going down the front of Genji's chest.
Oh, the scarf.
That's supposed to be a scarf or tie or something. and how in the actual all-out splash it's like kicked back, flipped behind him, kind of.
Like it's flowing in the wind. Yeah, it's caught by wind or some shit.
It's caught by the wind, and not just like there, it's static and gross looking.
Yeah.
Mercy's
I will say,
on his
watching the Mercy's Panther part in game, her model doesn't actually look that bad, because like they do go into third person with it and stuff. I actually don't hate the design, especially with the wings, like with Mercy's wings, like being yeah.
I don't think On's is the worst thing ever.
Genji's is the worst, but it's still all of them look bad.
Genji's skull is the worst thing ever, but I would say Fox isn't that bad, and I would say Panther isn't that bad.
Like 2 out of 5 is a horrible bad.
2 out of 5 is a terrible one, yeah.
Like Joker, when I initially saw it, I was like, that's just Joker. But like looking at it again, it's like, no, yeah, he's wearing like 50 layers. It's all thick as shit.
I feel bad like disagreeing with you guys because this all looks like shit.
Well, I mean, like none of them like look like great.
Honestly, Wu Yang looks
but like I'm saying,
like,
but I'm saying like some of them look better than others. You think Wu Yang is the best looking?
Life Weaver, sorry, Life Weaver. I meant Life
Weaver.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at Joker, and the thing I cannot get over is his fucking eyes and his face. It just like. Like his
look at the splash art. His mask needs to come down.
Like, look at his eyes.
I know
his eyes. His eyes always look like they're just not right, and it's like y'all fucked that up.
Completely.
Skull, just his design period just does not look good. At least the other ones I can kind of say like I can fuck with the design at a passing glance. Sure.
It'd be better if it was like an inspired design.
If I look at
just like trying to be them in costume and like doing the whole thing.
I would rather that. But then people would be like, why didn't you just do the costumes? Of course. I'm sure. I mean, I'd probably fucking say something similar to like, why not just do the actual thing, not knowing that the actual thing is equally horrible.
Going to be this awful.
Yeah. So like, I can't say like maybe an outfit inspired by would have worked better. And I mean, like honestly, like that's probably what they should do instead, because it's like Overwatch. If they're going to add stylistic elements from Overwatch, like thick clothing, anyway, at that point. Just do a stylized version of Persona, like an outfit inspired by Persona.
Yeah,
like, make it look like it belongs in the Overwatch universe.
Yeah.
Then, if you're doing like inspiration style outfits, you know who the perfect queen would be for one stupid reason? Junkrat.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Who?
The motorcycle wheel.
Junkrat.
Oh, Junkrat. Yeah.
It would be really funny with the queen outfit.
That would be so good. That would be so stupid, but that would actually be really funny and inspired. That would be a genius move.
Looking at the Genji skull part of the video, looking at at it in third person, it like if it wasn't so thick looking, I don't hate the machete on his hip that he's using as a sword as his ability, and I don't hate the sheath they made for the pipe for because Genji still has to have the sheath on him for his sword. I don't hate it. I wish if they could have just put more effort, it would look really fucking good.
I'm sure all of these would have looked better with effort. That's the problem.
That's the problem. I don't hate the vision. I hate the execution.
Yeah,
I hate the vision.
Like I think they could have pulled it off for sure. But it's like y'all just
like
they took half steps in weird places that really matter.
Very weird places.
Yeah, I bet I could make On look better in 3D.
You probably fucking could.
Yeah.
Like she just looked like I don't know.
I can make all of them look better.
I can't get over Wu Yang's face. Like his eyes just never look right.
Even. I need to suck Marvel Rival's cock off real quick because.
Get on your knees.
The part I'm stuck on.
We got the camera on.
The part I'm stuck on is how bad the all-out splash victory poses are, or what are they called? Highlight intros. How bad those are. Because Marvel Rivals does those better for MVP posing. Because you know what they're not afraid to do?
Thanks, Chris.
Marvel Rivals isn't afraid to blend 2D and 3D.
Yeah,
no,
the amount of MVP like clips where that it's a mix of 2D and 3D animation. Like you have your 2D effects swirling around in the 3D space, but then also like they'll do this shit. I'm gesturing towards the actual like all outs. They'll do that shit where you have the 3D model and then it'll settle in and it'll be a 2D like art piece at the end. Like they do that. They do exactly what P5X does, and okay, P5 in general does with the all-out splashes. Like they have the 3D animation and the character like snaps into a 2D pose and it's 2D art and it's beautiful. Marvel Rivals does this. And Overwatch is so fucking lazy and ready to call.
Here we go.
Look, I can't get over the fact that Skull in his splash intro thing, you can see his teeth, right? He's showing teeth there. He's supposed to be smiling, but he's just showing teeth. But then in the picture Chris just posted, you can't see his mouth at all.
Here you go, Dante. Here you go.
This is oh god, that's so much worse.
Thumbnail.
That is, look, if it wasn't for the fact that if I changed that to my profile picture, people would be like, oh god, he's that Persona 5 fan, I would 100% change it to my profile picture because that is uncanny horror.
I was just thinking about something that
I hate it. Thanks.
Oh, that Rival Rivals does. It's the literal texturing of the models. Like they have like certain lines on them
like
that
they
make
have
them look really
like
good.
They have like a graphic novel can I mention Squirrel
graphic
Girl
novel like
brushstroke?
Yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. Squirrel Girl. Oh god, Squirrel Girl looks so good.
Marvel Rivals does that well, and it's like, and it makes sense because it's like, well, they are from a comic, so it's like they have that little bit of like, yes, it's 3D, but it has a little bit of like 2D to it, and it's like it's perfect.
I can't say I'm immune to it, but I love how Marvel Rivals is giving love to like some comic characters who just like haven't done
from the
anything.
Start.
Yeah,
from the fucking start, dude.
Obviously, Squirrel Girl. Like, who the fuck knew about Squirrel Girl?
She has become kind of a meme lately.
She has
in the past few years.
She's been around for a while.
But for example, like Magic.
Magic.
Who the fuck knew Magic? Nobody knew Magic. Cloak and Dagger.
I knew Cloak and Dagger.
Yes,
you want to know?
I knew Cloak and Dagger too. But
Dagger?
I knew Cloak and Dagger because I'm a fucking nerd.
Okay, but here's how I knew about some of these characters beforehand.
Because you're a fucking nerd.
No.
What's a nerd?
Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man animated show, where Drake Bell was the voice of Peter Parker Spider-Man.
That's a decision.
These characters show up in it.
He was good.
Cloak and Dagger show up in it.
I know the series you're talking about too because I've seen some reels from it after Marvel Rivals came out.
It's a really good show. Honestly, it's really good. White Tiger, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, but he agrees to go by Power Man in that because he can't just go by his real name. Nova is in it. It's like probably one of the few places where Nova gets actual love.
Well, no, Nova's gotten more focus in the last decade. Fucking Cloak and Dagger's one. Fantastic Four.
And honestly, on Magic, here's an even weirder shot. Who knew Magic? Who knew Magic was with the X-Men?
I did not know that.
I knew Magic, and I didn't even know she was X-Men.
Yeah, Magic's with the X-Men.
Huh.
I know that Penny Parker's getting on because of Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's like the only reason people know Penny.
Every time I'm watching this so I can get start being screenshots to fuck with Dante. Every time it does the fucking the highlight intro. I'm waiting for the fucking snap to happen. You know what I'm talking about. And it doesn't happen, and it's getting blue. It's like getting blueballed.
It's like awful.
It's getting fucking cucked.
It's like being a One Piece fan, and Crocodile shows up, and he does his thing, but he doesn't say Mugiwara at the end, and it's like, what the fuck was the point of that?
This is why
he's got to say the whole thing.
This is why animator brain hurts sometimes because I have animator brain.
I will say I still really do think
I can't get over Wu Yang's eyes, dude. It's like they're not. It's like it's like he put on that mask, but he didn't center it correctly. So now his eyes are never properly like framed by the mask.
Yeah,
and it's like, please, for the love of God, it just doesn't look right.
I also find it weird. I find it weird that he I will say I do like the weapon skins. Like I actually do enjoy the weapon skins for the characters, like for these
I feel like that's a lot easier to do for sure because it's a weapon skin as opposed to
Deepest pistol,
because
really good.
Because a weapon
staff.
skin is inspired by Persona.
Yeah.
They don't have to copy.
Fucking Panther's staff on Mercy like looks really good.
Panther doesn't have a staff.
I know she has a whip.
Yeah, she has a whip.
You can't just give Mercy only a whip.
Give Mercy a whip, cowards.
You know what I love about this though?
Give us what we want.
This is the change in quality between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2. When the Halloween event came out in Overwatch 1, everybody fucking flocked to play it so they could get that sexy ass Witch Mercy skin.
I flocked to play it, and I barely played Overwatch. But my God, that skin, and I never that Mercy skin.
Which Mercy skin?
Witch Mercy.
Oh yeah, Witch Mercy.
Dude, Witch Mercy. Oh,
that was hot as fuck.
Oh my God, that's a good skin. That is a top quality skin right there. Honestly, the only one you need.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I'm glad so many cosplayers choose to cosplay Witch Mercy because it's so good.
I love that so many SFM makers use Witch Mercy too.
It's excellent.
As opposed to regular Mercy.
It's excellent.
Blender.
It's excellent.
Sorry,
Blender and SFM
I can tell.
Using it.
This makes me sound like a fucking like an asshole, but like I can immediately tell. Like the second I see 30 frames of animation, I can tell if it's SFM or Blender or not. Nerd. Because SFM has a very specific look to it. And I love the SFM look.
How long have we been going?
Well, that's all the time we have for this today. We would like to thank you all for watching. Please check out our sponsor, the like button. You can keep listening to the Sadbois Radio wherever your fine podcasts are sold, except for Apple Music. They fucking hate us. We will see you
after whatever Chris has to say.
I do. This is my last thing that I want to say about the Panther Mercy skin.
It sucks.
I like the staff. No, like the staff, the weapon skin. I like the staff. There's a fucking rose in the center of it. Like that's what spins inside the center of it. It's actually really good looking.
That's a nice thing.
Like you can see it briefly at the start of her part, but it goes by so fast. But like when you're using it, like in game, it looks really good.
Okay, I guess it itself is fine, but that doesn't feel on. It feels horror, not gonna lie.
I mean, I think on because in P5X, the top tier weapon for Panther is called Rosethorn. So like she has some rose imagery, just not much.
I fucking guess.